Right, are we good? Are we live? I think we are. Hello all and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. Today we are here for the U21 European Championship Semi-Final between England and Israel. We are the designated home side today for that's the first time we've been the designated away side, of the games we've covered. But yeah, very exciting times into the semis now. We are only one win away from the final on Saturday. Make sure to join us there if we can get there. But Israel is not going to be an easy game at all. We saw how they can challenge us when we played them in the groups, and we saw how good they were in the U19 Euros last summer. So certainly not going to be an easy game. Going to be a difficult one. Should be a very good one though. Joined by Harry as always. He's going to join us once he's sorted out all the stream connection stuff, and then we'll get into it. But yeah, I'm personally very excited for it. I think it should be a good game. Obviously, we have been very impressed by the U21 so far. They've done very well. If we keep up a performance that we've shown in the rest of the tournament, we should be fairly comfortable tonight. You excited for this?
Very excited, very excited. I mean, obviously, we played Israel already this tournament. We beat them pretty convincingly, but today we have a different story. It's a semi-final, not just a normal group game. Yeah. So we have to be aware of that. They're probably going to come out stronger, probably play some better football. We've got a few changes as well, so we'll have to adjust to that. It won't be plain sailing tonight, but we should come out on top.
Would you say it's a surprising amount of changes from the side that won on Sunday evening?
It's a bit unfortunate. Obviously, one is forced by suspension, one is forced by injury, and the other one is just a personnel change.
Yeah.
So I guess Lee Carsey's hand has been forced a little bit to make those changes.
Yeah, fair enough. Shall we get into those lineups then? We'll start with Israel as the designated home side. They're lining up in their 3-5-2 as we saw 2 weeks ago. Zafati in between the sticks. That's a back three of Lemkin, Captain Cohen and Gendelman. Across the five, it's Jabba, Azulai, Glauk, Hajjai and Revivo. And then the front two, it's Turgaman, probably Israel's standout player of this tournament, bar Oscar Glauk of course, and Leao, someone I don't think we saw feature when we played them before. So a couple of changes in personnel for Israel. Potentially that's why we've seen that upturn in form. Obviously, Israel didn't win those opening two games. They got a point against Germany, lost to England. Looked unlikely they would get through, but they beat Czechia in the final match. They got through to the quarterfinals where they then beat Georgia. And now they're here, of course, to play England once more. So, yeah, big upturn in form.
Yeah.
Couple changes in personnel. Obviously, penalties were the deciding factor in that Georgia quarter-final. But yeah, Israel, do you think what poses a threat? Do they pose a threat firstly? And if so, what about Israel pose a threat?
I mean, their best bet is to take us to penalties, because Peretz has got a brilliant penalty record in terms of saving them. And I mean, as I said, that's what they did against Georgia. I think they were second best for the majority of the game, but they took them to penalties and they came out on top. If they can do the same to England tonight, they've got a good chance.
We'll just note Peretz goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Which Zafati is in between the sticks tonight. Peretz is not in the squad.
Okay, well I take that back then. I don't know how good Zafati is at penalties.
Yeah, Tomas Zafati, the 19-year-old, has not featured for them yet.
Shoot then. Let's just shoot, because he hasn't played a single minute yet.
Yeah.
So let's just try and hit the target.
They're missing that's a big change.
That is a big change.
There, yeah.
That is the last thing Israel needs when they've
from a goalkeeper who's just kept two consecutive clean sheets and is now presumably injured. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah. As for the three lions, the young lions then in between the sixes, of course, James Trafford. No surprises there. We're in the 4-4-2 and that flat back four is Ghana, Captain Howard Bellis, Colwell and Luke Thomas. Across the four then it is Smith Rowe on the right, Palmer on the left and a pivot of Gomez and Curtis Jones. And then in the front line it's Morgan Gibbs White and Anthony Gordon. No changes there up front, makes a lot of sense. Couple rotation options in midfield there, same midfield two that we've been running for most of the big games of this tournament. And then defence, fairly solid, same centre-half partnership. Obviously no Max Aaron through suspension tonight, no Ben Johnson through suspension tonight. So we are sort of forced there into full-back areas of playing Thomas and Garner. Not that they're bad options by any stretch.
And obviously Jacob Ramsey has left the England squad to go see a specialist about his ankle. Cole Palmer starts over him tonight. Madueke starts over Palmer. Curtis Jones starts over Ramsey. Not that it really matters. No Madueke.
It is, interesting to see no Madueke. Palmer in there, of course. I do find that one a bit weird, but I guess Madueke didn't really do a lot in the quarter-final. Yeah, indeed. 2 assists, obviously, in the groups, but I think he really struggled the other evening.
And I guess you look at this game, it's, for us it should be quite comfortable. Yes, it's a semi-final, but Israel, I think we're much better than Israel, and I think Lee Kazi will be looking ahead to the final if we get there on Sunday against Spain or Ukraine, 2 very good teams who we haven't seen much of this tournament because we are yet to face them.
Yeah. Chelsea fan then, welcome to the stream by the way. He says, has been a very good day, let's hope England make it better, and that he's not worried England will win.
Fair enough.
Should be fairly comfortable. And Alan Duret, hopefully I pronounced your name correctly there. They have said 3-1 Anglaterra. I'm guessing that is French?
3-1, yeah.
So 3-1 England. Yeah, I could see it. I don't think we'll concede, but equally, Israel do have Turgeman, they do have Oscar Glauc.
Yeah.
They've got players that can cause problems for England, but equally England haven't conceded a single goal yet. No. Very impressive tournament thus far. And our defence has been our biggest strength really has been our defence. We've been so reliable at the back that our attackers can flourish, can play with a lot of freedom. And we've seen a lot of fantastic attacking displays, but that's all brought on by such a strong defence. But yeah, only a couple of minutes then until we'll get into some predictions and then into the match, of course. Anything else to touch on for them?
It's an interesting one to these teams because the first game between these sides was pretty convincing. England win, and you expect England to go on and get to the final. That final should be a very good one. That will not be easy at all. Spain or Ukraine, they play later today.
Indeed.
That will be a very good game. 2 teams that went toe-to-toe in their own group, were inseparable, finishing on exactly the same points, both went unbeaten. So that will be very interesting to see how that game plays out.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Ukraine wouldn't have been up there as my favourites of the tournament, but they did knock out Spain, a very strong side as well. And Spain and Ukraine, they had perfect records for most of the groups. Obviously, they drew at the end, but they're both unbeaten in the tournaments. So Israel may be an easier game tonight, but Spain or Ukraine, the final, will be a tough one.
Yeah.
I'd expect it to be Spain, but if Ukraine keep up how they got past France, there's every chance they could do that again against Spain. So not going to be an easy game. Obviously, the last time those two met, it was a draw in that final group game. Not that either one had anything to play for. So maybe not a fair representation of the match at hand. I also don't think the England-Israel first game is a fair representation. At that point, Israel were, looking worse. But now it's a knockout game. They can throw everything.
Yeah.
They've got to throw everything at this game. So they'll try for as long as possible not to concede. And then, of course, after that, maybe push for a goal. But yeah, going to be an interesting match. I'm very excited for it.
I am. I think. It helps when you're the favourites going into the game.
Yeah,
definitely. So their one game plan was to kick it long to Turgeman and Glauc.
Turgeman, though, very, very dangerous player.
He is. But Harbass and Caldwell dealt with that aerial threat pretty well in the first game. I expect the same thing tonight. I don't think the changes will disrupt us too much. I think we'll miss what Madueke and Ramsey bring, but we've got replacing with 2.
So Madueke can definitely have an impact from the bench. So there's no, I don't know. I think Cole Palmer, Madueke, not too much of a difference there. I do think we'll miss Jacob Ramsey, but Emma Smith Rowe's a magical player, arguably a better player. So
obviously Curtis Jones as well gets a start tonight. So he played the Germany game.
Yes, I think so.
And he played really well. So yeah.
Well, Curtis Jones has played most of the games, hasn't he?
No. Oh no, he has.
I was going to say, yeah. Curtis Jones has been really good this tournament. Gary Weisman, welcome to the stream. Haven't these two played one another already? They have indeed, Gary, in the groups, but the way that the tournament is structured, that it means that group games then can meet in the semi-finals, which is a little bit weird. And then on the other side of the draw, Spain, Ukraine both played in the same group, and they're now both through. So a little bit strange, but yeah. That's the way they chose to do it. I'd have done it how most tournaments do it, where they're on the other sides of the draw. So if both us and Israel got all the way, we'd mean the final.
Both the same finals are repeat games.
Yeah.
Which for us kind of means that we kind of know this is going to be should be an easy game.
Yeah, it especially doesn't make sense considering that there is only a quarter-final stage. Yeah. So it's pretty much, they've only got to win one more game to then face off against each other. So. And that's the way it's worked out this year.
I think I'd be a lot more worried today if we had Spain or Ukraine.
Yeah, or even Georgia, because Georgia have looked really good in this tournament.
Yeah, they have. And France.
Because that Portugal, I think Portugal, when we played them on Sunday, they were disappointing, but they're still a good side. And the fact that Georgia topped that group says a lot about how well Georgia done this tournament. But then they were beaten by Israel. So.
They gave us a good game.
Yeah, they did. Shall we do some predictions then? And then, of course, you can set up or get the game on. But yeah, predictions then. You go first, and then I'll do mine while you're setting it all up.
I'm expecting something pretty. I'm not expecting. I'm expecting a convincing performance. Probably not a convincing result.
You're suspecting and expecting a lot of different things.
Saying that we've won all our games 2-0, and obviously we beat Portugal 1-0. I will go for something similar. I'll go 2-0 again to England. It'll be goals from Anthony Gordon to get one and Cole Palmer to get one in his second start of the tournament. Yeah,
I mean, same prediction really. I'm not going to go identical, but I'll go 1-0 then.
Fair enough.
It's going to be 1-2-0, something like that. It's not going to be it's not going to be a heavy result, I don't think.
No.
They will give us a good challenge tonight, Israel. We've seen that. Obviously, in the last game we played against them, only beat them 2-0. I think this game will be 1-0 just because Israel will set up a lot more defensively and they will be desperate not to concede. I think eventually they will break them down, and I think it will be a goal courtesy of Emil Smith-Rowe. I think he'll just show the quality he has. No, obviously Emil Smith-Rowe does start tonight.
Does he?
Yes. What?
Where?
On the left wing.
You sure?
Yep. I read out the lineups like 5 minutes ago.
I swear he wasn't starting in the one I saw about 20 minutes ago.
Smith-Rowe on the left, Palmer on the right, Gibbs White starts up front with Gordon. There is it.
Who else do they bench then?
Madueke.
Yeah.
And Ramsey, injured.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know where he's come from.
Well, they're the two changes. I don't get where the confusion lies. Anyway, do you want to set up this game so we can, watch it?
There's a third change somewhere, I thought.
Nope. Midfield, strikers partnership stays the same, midfield partnership stays the same, just the wide men changes, and of course changes in fullbacks due to suspension. But yeah, well, much got well. By the way, welcome to the stream, and then great to see you all. Great to see so many people here this evening. Not the millions that have been turning up recently, but still great to see so many people. And I think now people are starting to turn up as we get into the game. But yeah, we have a minute till kick-off. Harry, if you could get the
It's not on yet.
Game on. Well, it usually is, isn't it? They have built up. But yeah, welcome all. Very exciting game this time. Hopefully England can win. We've looked a class above the rest in this tournament. And yeah, I'm hoping we can continue in that vein throughout tonight. But yeah, we have only got a minute till kick-off, guys. So do not worry. The game is getting started any time now. And yeah, hopefully everything works as intended. And here we are. Plus, making the way out of the tunnel now. For some reason, this graphic also has Smith-Rowe starting up front. I don't think it will be Smith-Rowe up front. I think it'll be Smith-Rowe out wide, Palmer on the other flank, and Gibbs White and Gordon up front, as it has been for every game. Would be weird if he's changed everything up tonight, and Angel Gomez is starting on the left wing. But yeah, some very confusing lineups from UEFA's graphics. Anyway, players are now on the pitch. They're doing their huddles as they get prepared, and now they will disperse and get ready to get us underway here tonight. Offbeat, welcome back to the stream. What's up, guys? Greetings from Germany. Great to see you, Offbeat. Obviously, I remember you from our England versus Germany stream.
Yes.
That third group game for England. Good to see you again. I think Israel's a hard challenge for you guys. I think they will be. Obviously, it's a similar Israel side to the one that we faced in the U19 final just a summer ago, but they are without their starting goalkeeper tonight. There is a change in goal for them, which I don't think is great for them. You don't really want to be changing goalkeeper halfway through a tournament. Other than that, though, it is very strong. We know the threat that Turgaman poses, and especially Oscar Glauc as well. But yeah, we are now going to get underway here. A taking of the knee as a sign of respect and anti-racism, and now the game will get underway. I think it's Angel Gomez who knocks it back to Hard Bellis, and we get started here in Georgia for the semi-final. But yeah, this is where we're supposed to be, England. You'd expect us to have got to the semi-final. Now it's about actually making that final and getting this competition win. England have never won the U21 now. And England looking to come forwards already in this game. Luke Thomas adopting a very high position. Makes sense. We know he is quite an attacking player, and you imagine Ghana will sit a little deeper. Obviously, Ghana can also attack very well. He's a midfielder by trade, but
Yeah.
in those wide areas, Thomas is very effective. Caldwell in possession, knocks out wide. Here's Thomas, could release Smith Rowe down the channel, does indeed. Options in the centre, and it's blocked by the centre half. But here, we're already starting to see it, only 50 seconds in, how regimented and disciplined Israel will need to be tonight. Instantly, their centre half, they're getting out wide, getting to Smith Rowe as quickly as possible. That's a loose ball in the midfield from Israel, picked up by Curtis Jones. Now England deep in Israel's half with the ball.
Yeah, I mean, it's two very different game plans. The longer England don't score, better for Israel. England want an early goal so they don't have to spend the whole 90 minutes trying to break down this defence.
Depends. If we play like Southgate, then maybe it's ideal for Israel to concede early.
Maybe. But I mean, 11 men behind the ball for Israel already, and we're a minute and a half in.
Yeah, that's what, they just need to keep it tight, don't they?
And to be fair, in the group game, they kept it tight for about
Hold their
half an hour.
shape. Make sure England can't get any shots off, though if they play through that, like that easily, they will struggle tonight, Israel. But Gibbs White just an overhit pass there. I mean, yeah. I haven't really seen the Israel coach. I don't remember seeing him in the first leg, but
He's
Guy
a great
Luzon
guy.
watching on. Great joke, thank you.
I'll say that's 2 minutes survive for Israel, 88 to go for them. That's exactly their mentality.
Yeah.
They'll be running it down every minute.
I'll be looking at the clock, wondering how long they've got to survive, how long they have to hold on for. Glauc can't get that ball under control, but another midfielder comes and just smashes it forward. The whole affair deals with it, and then Israel headed out for an England throw. But for Israel, it's just about disrupting those patterns of play, just about disrupting anything England try and do coming forwards, sticking in their shape, making it very difficult to break them down, remaining regimented, disciplined, and just holding on to the possession whenever they can, and smash out of play whenever they can.
Yeah. That's the game plan.
Thomas. Inside, Gordon feeds it through. Here's Emil Smith Rowe, and it's a huge stop. Comes out really bravely there. Zahafti, I believe his name is, the Israeli goalkeeper. And now Israel could come forwards here. And not if Turgoman's going to go down like that, though it is deemed as a foul from Curtis Jones.
To keep it all like that, though, he wanted to make a save like that early on.
Good that from Zafati.
Yeah.
He's obviously coming into this tournament without any minutes, yet he's subbing in for the injured. What was his name again? Peretz coming in for him, and yeah, he'll be keen to impress, keen to get a couple early saves in. Nothing too difficult, just build up his confidence. But yeah, Israel in possession. To be fair, it's quite a aggressive formation in possession.
But that shift when they're out of possession is ridiculous to watch. Because like 9 players just to get it back.
Turgoman, the touch is not great, but he's recovered it well. Shuffles it out wide. Here's Rivero. Has the wing back making the run. Jaber, ball in. And that's just over the head of Oscar Glauc. Can Glauc make something happen? Feeds from Israel. They've got an early chance here. Into the number 6. They just can't. England so good at just suffocating Israel whenever they have possession in and around the penalty area. But a positive start for Israel. Potentially the support could play a huge impact because they've got a lot of passionate support there tonight, Israel. I mean, they've not exactly got a national side doing well to cheer on, so I guess this is the next best thing.
Israel's problem tonight is not only they're playing against a very high scoring England, then if they're going to win tonight, Israel, it's going to take a lot.
Yeah. Kieran asks, what is the lineup? Again, very similar to what we've played throughout this tournament. Same sort of core through the team, and then changes in the wing-back areas. Just wait for this chance. But yeah, James Trafford in between the sticks. Flat back four then of Ghana, Harwood Bellis, Carl and Thomas. Across the four, it is Palmer, Curtis Jones, Andrew Gomez, and Emil Smith Rowe. And then leading the line, it's Morgan Gibbs-White and Anthony Gordon. But yeah, only real changes in the wing wide areas. Obviously, we've got no Jacob Ramsey through injury. It's Madueke being rested as well.
Yeah.
He was a little subpar in the quarter-final. That's a foul from Jaber, surely, and it is given.
It's very silly.
Yeah, clumsy, really.
When you're playing a
defensive game, to give a free kick away in that position is not very good.
Also, Gord did not have the ball under his control. There was no need to do that.
And he's going towards the corner even if he does bring it under his control. So he's not going anywhere. Silly from Yaber.
Decent from Gordon, to be fair, saying that the ball was nowhere near his body to win a free kick. Not bad, but early chance here as well, which is a good start. It'd be nice to score early. Kind of just not put the game to bed. Put ourselves in a convincing position. Because as I said, we have yet to concede this tournament.
Offbeat says, I see both teams scoring in a close one. Fair enough. We got a specific score prediction, Offbeat, and if anyone else wants to put a score prediction in, feel free to do so.
Ooh.
That was a wayward head up from Levi Colwell. Yeah, Colwell.
Good chance,
just off balance, couldn't really direct the header where he wanted to. Who's your favourite player on the England squad? For me, it's probably Colwell. Chelsea bias, really. I quite like Noni Madueke, of course, as well. If it isn't someone from Chelsea, then it's probably Morgan Gibbs-White. I think he's a really talented player. Or Angel Gomez, actually. I've really enjoyed watching him this tournament. He's someone I've not really seen much of. Obviously, we focus a lot of our content around the domestic leagues in England and, of course, the European competitions. Have to say, not really. I don't think we've ever streamed a Ligue 1 game on the channel because there's never really anything going on in Ligue 1.
They're not even considered a top 5 league anymore by UEFA.
No.
Seventh now, behind the
because obviously we've done Bundesliga because there've been title fights there that we've covered. We've done Serie A, big games there. We've done El Clasico, but in this tournament he has been excellent.
Yeah, definitely.
Looks so composed on the ball, especially for his age.
I didn't realise he's under 21.
No. To be fair, he's probably 23 now, but.
Yeah.
Still, really young players on the pitch, and then there's like Emil Smith-Rowe, who's been playing for Arsenal for the last 3 seasons, but yeah. Bellis. Colwell. Knocks it out wide, here's Luke Thomas. Turns around, options now behind him, goes to Levi Colwell. And now Gomez. Here's Garner. Finds Palmer, now back to Garner. Not really seen a lot from Cole Palmer in this tournament. A couple cameo appearances from him off though. Turgeman put the pressure on Jones. Jones shrugs him off quite easily there. And England back in possession, but yeah, not brilliant. I predict that one of either Israel or England will win. Thank you, Gary. Very insightful. I would be surprised if you're wrong. Yeah, 4-1 England, says Gary. Fair enough. Chelsea fans gone 2-0 England. Very realistic predictions. I do think England will keep another clean sheet tonight. I just don't see us conceding. Now Jones tries to feed the ball through to Smith-Rowe. Gomez from range. That's not a bad effort, but it's not quite on target. Respect to him though, just taking the shot on from that sort of area. Not far away from the goal at all. A great effort from the young lad. Gets under it, rises a little bit too much, but struck very nicely. And a shame for him, it didn't quite find the back of the net. Wasn't quite on target, but yeah. Good effort regardless. Now Israel in possession. I think it's Rivera on the left-hand side, their left wing back. And yeah. Back with Zafati. Now they look to bring it out of defence.
I mean, they won't expect to have much of the ball tonight, but when they do have it, they've got to use it. I mean, to be fair, it looks like they've changed their approach from the group stage where it was just pump it long. Maybe that's why.
Well, they were trying to find a wide man. There was nobody out there. And yeah. Sort of forced there into playing a pass by the England press. Shame for him it wasn't the right pass, but
no.
Put the ball in a good area, to be fair, where it wasn't too risky.
Oh, the mare.
What have you done? You've not put the score for on. Colwell. Looking for options now. Levi Colwell just happy to carry that ball defence slowly, bringing England up the pitch. And Israel not too keen to win the ball back quickly. It's Oscar Glauc leading the press, which is quite interesting. Seems to be Glauc and Turgeman up front together, I think.
Yeah.
which makes sense. They are the two biggest threats tonight. And Turkman almost winning the ball off Jones again there. He's following Jones everywhere he goes. I think Jones is annoyed there at the lack of urgency from England. But equally, we can't just
That's Israel's point today, though.
Forwards every time.
To hold on as long as possible and just frustrate England.
Javert does really well, uses his body there just to fend off Luke Thomas, and Israel, a couple of passes later and they're playing it out, that they do lose possession at that long ball. Here's Curtis Jones. Lovely dribble from Curtis Jones into Gibbs White, who, well, that was a very congested area for Gibbs White to try and receive the ball. Doesn't come away with it. Now Colwell. And Gomez, nice turn. Looked like he might use Thomas, but goes back to Colwell. Colwell, he tries to find the wide ball to Palmer, but it's just over Cole Palmer there. And yeah, does feel like, again, whatever side Cole Palmer's on, we don't use. Last time, it was Noni Madueke on the right wing, Cole Palmer on the left wing once Cole Palmer got subbed on, and everything went down the right.
Yeah.
And now that Cole Palmer's on the right, everything goes down the left. So we've not really had a chance to see him at all in this tournament.
No. But that is a massive...
Gordon puts the pressure on, falls to Gibbs White, gives it to Smith Rowe touch!
How's that not a goal?
Oh my god, how have we not scored?
How is that not a goal?
I mean, Gibbs White should probably take it first time.
Still alive.
Still alive, and what a stop! Ball comes into the box.
Penalty.
Penalty. It's given.
Penalty.
It's a chaotic few minutes. England should have had the ball on the back of the net. Gordon does well there just to draw the foul. I mean, you could argue he's dived. We're going to have to see a replay. But it is a penalty for England.
But I mean, the huge goalkeeping error under pressure, gives it to Gibbs White. He plays it to Smith Rowe, who dilly-dallies, blocked on the line.
He's given it.
Yeah.
Gibbs White gives it across to him when he's one for the keeper.
It's recycled back. And then
put into a good area by Palmer. That's another great effort from Smith Rowe. Tipped into the post. Gordon then, I don't know. I really don't know. I think Gordon's... It's smart, but I don't know if it's
huge
entirely...
line from the defender.
Correct.
Then huge save from the keeper. And then...
Have a look. I don't know, though. That's harsh on Israel, I have to say.
Right, they are checking it. They are on look. I think they might overturn this, because I don't know if this was a penalty.
No.
I think I'll probably disagree with the referee. As much as I don't want them to, it's probably the fair outcome. And yeah, no. Oh, has he given it? I don't know. Yes, by the looks of things, yes, he has.
Seems like it is going to be taken, yeah.
I guess there must have been enough contact to warrant the decision. To warrant.
They say that VAR is active, but I've not actually ever seen VAR do anything at this tournament.
I think this gives the referee a bit of thinking time. Now I want to see a monitor or something.
Maybe VAR is just someone else trying to use the UEFA app at home, just watching along. They're also struggling.
It's not working.
Yeah. It just keeps showing us Spain, Ukraine. Not even on yet.
Huge moment in the game here. We still await the decision from VAR. They're taking their time. They must be really thinking this one through.
It's a big moment. Could completely change the course of this match.
This isn't a penalty, Israel get off lightly because they had two howlers which forced a brilliant defensive block off the line and a good safe recovery save from the keeper.
And it would hand England a lifeline because they missed two easy chances.
Smith Rowe had two, as you say, easy opportunities and missed them both. Ref is
still chatting.
I don't know what he's
saying. I think
he's
making an argument to the Israeli players about why it should be given, saying there isn't enough contact, I'm guessing, but no communication here as to what is going on.
Well, he's still they're still taking their time.
But he's not said it's not happening. Seems like it will go ahead. I think we got a penalty here. Not a clue though.
We're going to watch it back for ourselves.
There is contact, but I don't know. Still no clue as to whether it's been given or not. But the ref is. The ref seems check over. Will be a penalty.
Penalty to England. Huge moment.
Don't know who would have given it, but fair enough.
I mean, if Peretz is in goal, I think Israel could save this.
Well, this could be a moment for Zafati to become a hero.
Equally, yes, that might have been soft. That makes up for the two penalties that we didn't get in the group game.
Yeah.
Where the players were quite literally assaulted.
But that's the thing. Israel's goalkeeper's got a great penalty.
From the penalty spot.
Morgan gives White to take. Zafati between the sticks. Can Gibbs White convert? From
Huge.
Gibbs White. We'll wait for the referee's whistle. Now steps up. And he's put it wide. He's completely missed the mark. And a let off for Israel and a massive chance blown for England.
Gibbs White put it wide.
Just drags his shot wide of the mark.
It's a terrible penalty. Keep went the right way, anyway. That is a terrible
Not even
penalty.
close. It's not even like it's whistling past the post. That was a howler.
That was, who was it? Sarri against Bournemouth. Terrible penalty. Who took... Because we got a penalty, didn't we? In the Germany game, was it?
Can't remember. But I don't remember a penalty in the Germany game.
So we've had a penalty before this tournament. It wasn't Czech.
Don't remember seeing a penalty in stream, but potentially.
Yeah, we have had one. But I can't remember who took it. But that's a huge moment. Big miss from Gibbs White. Big miss. And England will hope they won't rue that. Or here come Israel. Things they've now got a bit. They've got away with one there.
We haven't had a penalty.
Have we not?
No.
Oh, ball in. That's absolutely no one.
Unless we missed it.
Nah. Goes across the other side. Gordon putting the pressure on.
But yeah, a big opportunity squandered early in this game then, and Israel, well, they'll be elated to get away with that one.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that's not the kind of thing you want to be doing. And you wouldn't really expect it from someone like Morgan Gibbs White, 23 years old, Premier League footballer. I know it's
do you reckon he is the designated penalty taker? Could it be someone like Jacob Ramsey, obviously missing through injury tonight? So he's had to step up?
I thought Matthew Madawi might take him.
I don't reckon so. I don't think he's got a great penalty record. I just wonder whether maybe Jacob Ramsey did. I don't know. But Gibbs White just makes sense as a penalty taker. I think he might take them for Forest.
Yeah, I can't believe he missed that, to be honest. Even if he's not a designated penalty taker, I think he's experienced enough to handle the pressure. I mean, I know it's still a pressure situation, but that was a poor miss.
Really bad pen, yeah.
Rule number one of a penalty is to put it on target, because even if you miss, it means the keeper saved it.
Yeah.
Here comes Smith Rowe, though, looking to make up for the earlier chances missed.
Yeah. Also, I'm fuming because I've been waiting all day for FPL to go live, and they've just gone live.
Smith
Rowe goes out wide to Curtis Jones. But yeah. Very exciting time. FPL is back. Of course, we will have the TFC League up and running in the coming days then. I'm going to win it this year.
Fair enough.
Here is Gomez. And he gets caught there. A horrible challenge from Turkman. A decision for the referee to make here goes to the yellow card. Red would have been harsh, but it's a silly challenge from Turkman. I don't really know what he's trying to do. Just completely misjudges it. Catches Andrew Gomez very nastily there in the ankle.
Doesn't he?
Starts showing us just a bit of a silly challenge.
He's passing it backwards. There's just no need.
It's a sideway pass, and Turkman decided to go flying in on him.
I mean, I hope that Gomez is alright, because that was a very stupid decision.
Yeah.
We saw something similar that ruled Jacob Ramsey out of the tournament now. So let's hope Andrew Gomez is alright.
And obviously it was in the Israel game that Yusuf Mokoko picked up his injury.
And they keep giving away penalties.
They've given away a lot of pens through just really stupid tackles. It is an interesting side of Israel's game where they do just keep injuring and keep fouling players.
I'll say Gomez still down here.
Hopefully he will be alright to continue.
This will be a big miss. If we lose Jacob Ramsey and Andrew Gomez through injury, that will be very concerning. He's getting back to his feet. He looks like he'll be alright.
And Turkman does go over and, well, presumably apologise.
I'd like to think.
And, well, a little bit of civil war in between amongst the Israeli players who are just arguing amongst themselves. Well, they waited for Gomez to be back on his feet.
If I saw my striker do that, I'd be fuming.
I don't think it had anything to do with the strike. It's just two other players having an argument.
Gibbs White has now got a free kick, not a shooting opportunity at all.
Well, you could have a pop from there.
Test the keeper, he's off his line. Ball in.
Just the ball over the top. Colwell tries to head it across the box, headed away by Israel. Smith Rowe picks up the scraps, tries to pass it across to Thomas, but it's blocked and out for a throw. And Smith Rowe will go over and collect the ball, but will let Thomas take the throw. Can we make something from this throw? Definitely an opportunity from this, well, set pieces, I guess. Throws are considered set pieces, but yeah, we've just passed around the back, so not exactly an attacking opportunity. Here's Garner. Now Gomez. Gomez options forward, backwards though. He chooses to Levi Colwill. Sprays out wide. Here's Thomas. Now back with Smith Rowe.
You want data, by the way?
No.
Hard Bellis. Take his time, don't mind that.
Trying to find the forward pass, goes to Palmer.
Especially through that, 11 white shirts.
Now Garner. Howard Bellis. Switches the play, and now it's Thomas. Smith Rowe. Has options, goes to Gomez. Gomez out wide, Palmer. Could cut inside, puts the ball in the right sort of area, and Jones just can't really reposition his body to actually make good on that.
Good opportunity, yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll play some decent football though. We definitely cut them through this Israel defence. The goal will come. But you sure that penalty would have put us in a much nicer position.
Yeah.
1-0 up after 15 minutes would have been lovely.
Let's talk to the stream. Multiple U19 players are in the squad, the team which got third. You talk about Israel, because in which case, yeah, obviously we covered the under-19 Euros last year. I don't know whether there isn't a U19 World Euros on right now, isn't there? So I don't know. That's maybe what
we got knocked out to.
He's talking about.
Knocked out by Iceland in the qualifiers.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, there's a lot of 18, 19-year-olds who are playing this tournament that obviously could play for the under-19s, but because both tournaments are at the same time, they've been called up to play for the under-21s, and you're going to take that opportunity over playing with the under-19s.
Yeah, obviously this Israel side were the runners-up at last year's tournament, the U19 Euros. Oscar Glauc was instrumental in that, and he is obviously in this team now. Very, very good player. Israel's brightest spark, it has to be said.
Does surprise me a little bit they've made it to the semis this year.
Yeah.
Again, I think the draw's done because you look at the competition. They beat Georgia on penalties.
Do they beat France if they're on that side?
I don't think they beat France.
Do they beat Spain, Ukraine? Probably not any of those.
I don't think they beat any of those teams. I think.
But equally, they knocked Germany out, who are one of the strongest nations.
But I even think Switzerland would give them a game. Switzerland gave Spain a game.
Gomez. But equally, the best performing side of the group stage, or the surprise package of the group stage, Georgia, were rolled over by them. Well, not rolled over, sorry, but beaten by them. Yeah,
very luckily, but penalties is the lottery.
Well, they still held on for 120 minutes, sorry.
Poor there. Luke Thomas should have brought that ball down.
Let's hope you don't regret that penalty miss. Hopefully so, Chelsea fan. Hopefully so.
So Israel done well.
Chabert.
They've survived a lot of scares, and we are 25 minutes gone.
Down the line, knocked out a play by Thomas, and Israel will regroup, and with this thrown again. And yeah, Turgerman. Focus is on him because he has been involved a lot in this game so far. When he's not trying to run the ball down and fight defenders, he's snapping off midfielders. But yeah, Gordon now trying to win the ball in this high area, but it's really good. And then it's really good from the centre half to hold him off, and then it is given as a foul against Anthony Gordon. But again, I do feel like in a game like this, we really do miss us and out centre forward. Someone who can go and attack the defender, someone who will give them a challenge in the air, someone who will give them a bit of a tussle. Gordon and Gibbs White as well, they don't really offer that. So I do question, again, no Cameron Archer.
Yeah.
Bit of an odd decision.
We just see what he can do for the bench again tonight, because at this rate we're going to need it. That is silly defender from Thomas to get away with it though.
I think they're both a bit of
half
dozen on one, and the rest the other, however the phrase goes. Bellis. Now Curtis Jones.
We play some good football. We're struggling to get through, and we have got through. We haven't taken up chances.
6 of one, half a dozen of the other. That's the phrase.
What did you say? Half dozen of one, the rest of it.
Yeah, the rest of the other.
Cold. Just take his time on the ball.
Everyone's known and said that at one
so
point.
He's trying to force it through.
Now here comes Israel. A lot of space for Turgeman. If they can slot the pass through, it is going to get to Turgeman. Colwell gets across and then, Turgeman panics and decides just to shoot instantly. The Israel fans want a corner. I don't think they're going to get one.
Closer to a throw-in. Turgeman thinks it was a corner as well.
I don't think he's right.
I think he's just saying that so he doesn't have to
deal with the embarrassment of dragging a shot really far wide. But never on target.
And never a corner. Not great there from Turgeman.
Doesn't feel like Turgeman sometimes picks the wrong sort of... It has been given as a corner.
Oh.
Picks the wrong sort of battles. I mean, he's been successful there, but he should be focusing on trying to improve himself and trying to get the next shot in rather than corners and fighting players. But
I thought he was put his own net.
Flicked it away well, to be fair. Yeah, Chabert annoyed he could make more of that header. Yeah, great corner from Glauc, and now he's going to run over the other side and take another one.
Yeah.
Chance here for Israel. And you just get this sense, maybe the momentum's with Israel at the moment. They've saved the penalty. They've looked better the last few minutes. They've started to come forward more. Have a bit more attacking emphasis.
Header's wide.
So that header did leave a lot to be desired. Zahid Rashid, welcome to the stream. I hope I pronounced Rashid. I hope I pronounced your name correctly there. How can I watch it? It is on UEFA TV. So just search into your browser or your app store for UEFA TV and you should be able to find it quite easily. But not the best stuff in the world, but it does mean we can watch the games. Jones. Now Colwell. And it's Garner. Turns out, finds Palmer. Again, Palmer a bit anonymous tonight. Not really been involved in the play. Harwood Bellis. And now out wide, it's Jones and Thomas. Back to Curtis Jones. Smith Rowe. Thomas. Ball in. Jones manages to pick up the loose pieces. It's messy, but Israel have got it away now.
Yeah, it's just. I think it's probably England's worst performance of the tournament so far.
Yeah, they've really struggled to have an impact on the game at all.
I mean, I know we are missing some key players tonight, but still not a very good performance.
Yeah. Even then, I wouldn't say we've lost one of our standout players. I think Jack done well in the tournament, but he's not been the one of the standout players.
No.
Madueke has been exciting on the right hand side, but he's not really contributed an awful lot. But yeah. Carwell. 15 minutes left of the half. Can England have a more positive 15 minutes? They'll certainly be hoping that they can.
Be nice to get a goal.
Here is Harwood Bellis. Switches the play. Smith Rowe brings it down so well. And now he has a platform from which to play it from. Jones knocks it out wide. Garner gives it to... gets it back from Palmer. And now here's Harwood Bellis. Bellis 1-2 with Gomez. Bit stagnant from England in the forward area, so he hasn't really got many options. Finds Palmer out wide. Palmer looks to cut inside, then turns back on himself. Just feels like we don't know where to go. Like Palmer there's just going nowhere. Looks like he's going to attack.
Yeah, I'll be honest,
then turns on himself and runs to the corner.
I'm not impressed with his performance tonight so far.
No. Luckily, Ribeiro returns the favour and just smashed out of play from their throw.
That's always helpful.
Gomez. No, it's touch. Poor, but he wins the ball back. Now here's Thomas. Needs a wide option, but Smith Rowe is not. Is in the centre at the moment. Now Cole goes out to Smith Rowe, who is creating the width. Jones gives White, just tries to flick and it's not come off. And now Israel will look to come the other way.
Fouling now, yeah.
And it's been given as an advantage, then pull back once
Israel
lost possession.
Flicks out around the corner. He did not look once to see where someone was. He just flicked it and hoped they were there. James Garner rushing forward makes a silly foul on Oscar Glauc there. Doesn't need to do that. Ball's gone. Don't know what he's doing. Israel free kick. Again, though, a chance for them to slow the game down, take a rest, disrupt our rhythm. That's what they're doing really well so far.
Entertaining game so far. Indeed, it has been offbeat. Very entertaining. Luke Thomas there, stopping potential Israel attack.
I think it's been England's closest game of the tournament so far, apart from that first game against Czechia.
Well, it makes sense. Everyone just turns up a notch for the semi-finals, and England so far haven't.
That's probably one of the cons of waltzing all the group stage and the quarterfinals is
It's the consequence of complacency.
a little bit, saying we have already played them before and we've already beat them. Even if they're not sitting in the change room going, "Oh, we're going to smash this lot today," in your head you think about it.
Angel Gomez gives White, lovely touch. Then to Thomas, now gives White, Smith Rowe, and Curtis Jones. Emma Smith Rowe tries to bring the ball down. Can't quite. Glauc. That's really nice from Oscar Glauc. Again, he is just an incredible technical player and a lovely little spin there to get away, get himself out of trouble. Because he was absolutely surrounded there, but some lovely technical ability. And a spin. And he get himself out of trouble, but yeah, such a good player. Javert. And now they play out well. Israel Glauc.
Really nice stuff.
Across to the number 6, whose name escapes me, and then it's a poor pass from the number 22. Here is Smith Rowe as England looked to come the other way quickly, though then he stopped in his tracks for some reason and played a poor pass, picked up by Glauc. Glauc could go across to Turgerman, opts to find another player instead who looks to sprout out wide. And then Garner picks up the ball, tries to drive past someone and is pushed over.
Dive, ref's going to dive.
Oh. Ref doesn't think he was pushed over. Ref thinks he's pushed himself over.
Or he's given the front. Or he's just giving himself the throw. He's just giving himself the throw. No, I'm not sure of that one.
But it looks like Israel have matched England then, obviously, in that 4-4-2 tonight.
Yeah.
Gebert and Revivo dropping deeper. Gendelman.
He does seem like they are literally just going man to man.
Gendelman, rather than playing in that back three, is pushed into midfield tonight. Also had Azulai and then Laos and Ahashai, both out wide areas. And then Glauc and Turgerman leading the line, and Glauc has looked absolutely brilliant, and he continues here. Tries to do a little too much though. Tries to overplay.
So he beat two and got to beat a third and lost it.
Garner goes out wide. Here's Palmer. Back to Garner. Now Bellis. No, Bellis, not really had a lot to do tonight. It's been a weird evening because we've not really come forward. We've not had a load to worry about defensively. But they have just frustrated England, and they have had chances, which is more than can be said for a lot of teams that we've faced in this tournament.
Yeah.
Palmer. Ball in behind, looking to make something happen. Gives White, though, Gordon can't ever get to it. Here is Thomas. Opts to go back. Bit of an odd decision. And there was a touchline to attack. Yeah, it just feels the decision making has been a little weird tonight. Players that haven't been involved in every game, Luke Thomas, Cole Palmer, just making some odd choices. Israel reminded me of Morocco at the World Cup. Yeah, a bit of a surprise package. A team that can just set up really well defensively, but also do pose a threat on the attacks. You can't afford to be complacent against them. I can see some comparisons. Glauc's their ZX, someone very magical who overplays sometimes. Turgerman there, En-Nesyri. But yeah, and Anthony Gordon, as you say, loses possession.
It's just not been good enough.
Touches this ball and then he pulls down the number 22. Hajai, I think.
But every foul that Israel win, every time the ball goes out of play, that is a success for them.
Yeah. Ball out wide for Israel. Too wide though, and it's off the pitch. Garner. Now Howard Bellis.
Take his time. Needs to pick the right pass. Stop trying to force it through.
Now he does find Smith Rowe in a wide area. Just feels like we're short options.
Yeah.
Like, normally when England get into these sorts of positions here where we're camped in their half, there's loads of options. Though I don't know whether it's just the fact that Cole Palmer's less active
flat
than Madueke. I don't know whether it's that we're missing Jacob Ramsey's movement a lot as well, but I don't know, something's got to change fast though. Here's Glauc on the edge of the area for Israel. Gomez, very tenacious as always, goes and wins the ball, though no one out wide to then go pick up the scraps. Revivo wins a fray.
Curtis Jones has probably also had a poor game. I wouldn't mind seeing someone like an Elliott or a Skip come on. Bit of energy in there.
I like to see Madueke, just someone that can pick up the ball and run down the wings for us. Though again, Israel are going away the ball. Gordon was in an offside position though. Ball played out badly by the defender. Gibbs White heads it.
That's the second time the
tries to pass it through to Gordon, but Gordon realises offside.
Keeper's got awful distribution. That's the second time he's handed us the ball and we haven't taken advantage of it. This is a good chance.
Jones needs an option. Garner could deliver the ball, does deliver the ball. Headed away by Israel. Falls to Angel Gomez, whose strike along the floor is blocked. Palmer trying to put the pressure on. Looks like he was going to commit a foul there. Huge tackle from Smith Rowe.
But no one's on that second ball.
Lifted towards the left winger though from the centre half. Hasn't come off. England back in possession. Gomez.
In League cars, I'm getting very frustrated at this point.
Smith Rowe. Now Jones, and it's Thomas.
Good turn there from Jones. But again, he's been forced backwards. They're keeping us away from their goal very well at the moment. And here's Garner. Knocks it out wide. Can we get something? Can we create something? We've got to try and stretch him open. This is better. That's a foul, surely. The rest says no.
Glauc.
And again, Israel the ball.
Now uses Laos. Glauc, Laos. Can't quite get there, though. The play continues, and Laos in behind, though. Trafford, as always, sweeping up and clearing it out.
I didn't need to just boot that out.
And I think Colwell is now making that point to England's goalkeeper. He shouldn't have panicked there. No. Glauc looks dangerous. And it's a good effort from the number 6 Gendelman. But this all comes from Glauc, who just drives inside. England don't know how to contain him. He knocks it across, or slots it across to Gendelman, who just bursts forward, takes a shot on his left foot. Wide of the mark, though. Again, Howard Bellis, great body positioning just to force the shot wide. Wherever he tried to shoot there, Gendelman, it wasn't going to go in.
I mean, 7 minutes to go.
Deflection.
Not a great half from England at all. Be nice to get a goal for the break, but at this rate, I cannot see that happening.
No. Garner. Gomez. Knocks it out wide. Thomas. And he's managed to control that just. Javert goes and wins the ball off him. Thomas prods it out of play for an Israel goal kick. Just a couple of weird silly things tonight from England. Just not being able to get on the ball a lot. Often giving it away too cheaply. But yeah. No Israel. In possession. Again, they have looked poor trying to play out from the back, so we should really be putting more pressure on this. So they have played through our first line of press. Gomez with a huge tackle to stop them playing for our second line. Jones. Colwell. Smith Rowe. Jones. This is decent football. Gibbs White then. Tries to release Gordon in behind. Gordon gives up on that very early because he realises nothing will come of it.
Yeah, it's been a frustrating half for the young Lions.
Yeah.
Hopefully in the second half, or maybe even at the end of this half, we can find something that's just going to give us an extra bit of oomph. But we need to find another gear. Because right now we are being neutral.
Yeah.
If anything, we're in reverse.
Well, we haven't put it in our own net yet, but...
Well, I don't know, it's right. Can we get the ball down here?
Gomez. Jones. Knocks out wide. Here's Thomas. Now it's Colwell. Howard Bellis. Garner. Back to Taylor Howard Bellis.
It's a big
now
5
Colwell,
minutes.
Jones. Out wide it's Smith Rowe. And Emma Smith Rowe can now use Colwell. And Harwood Bellis can carry out a defence, needs an option, finds Palmer in a wide area. Lifts the ball into the box, gives wide, flicks on, and there's the goal. That was absolutely marvellous from England, and that's what we've needed. We've really struggled to break them down tonight, England, but a lovely ball lifted into the box from, was it Taylor Harwood-Bellis? Was it James Garner? Can't remember, but it's a lovely ball lifted into the box. Gibbs White heads it on excellently. England 1, Israel 0. Finally, we've broken them down. Finally, we've got the breakthrough. Love to see it. And from Gibbs White, someone who's played really well throughout this tournament but hasn't quite found that goal yet. There's his goal. A lovely job. And it's Cole Palmer actually who lifts the ball into the box. Criticised him for not really being involved in tonight's game. That's a great ball. That's a great header. Zafiti, to be fair to him, no chance to get to that. But yeah, Israel, they've been stoic in their defence so far, but they could do no more. And England finally have the breakthrough. Gibbs White shushing everyone. I don't know who he's shushing, but
much needed goal.
Fair enough.
Because it was a very difficult and frustrating half, but just took a moment of magic to unlock that defence. And Gibbs White thoroughly deserves his first goal of the tournament, and that was a big header.
Chelsea fans celebrating, offbeat, saying you guys need to get a goal or Israel will get one on the counter. Yeah. Well, we have now got that goal.
Now it's going to be interesting how Israel respond.
Yeah.
Because usually when we've gone 1-0 in our games, we then take the driving seat, even when the game hasn't gone our way.
It hasn't really been the case at times. But yeah, Gibbs White, a good performance tonight, making up for that missed penalty, obviously earlier in the game, with a good header. It's his first goal of the tournament, I believe. Yeah, just 3 assists, obviously before this. Now has got that goal. He's had a good tournament overall.
Contribution in every match so far,
other than the opening game against Czechia.
He didn't play that.
He played 80 minutes.
Oh, he's got 1 goal in 4 games.
Yeah, he's played Israel, Portugal, Israel, Czechia.
Oh, he didn't play the Germany game.
No.
Thomas, interesting defending again. It's given it the way.
He's been a bit off the pace tonight, I would say, Luke Thomas.
Kick, so I don't really know. He's won a free kick for that defender. I don't really know how, but he's done well. That guy don't look very happy.
Oh, they're both holding each other really, but yeah, do you just feel we miss who I think? Oh, Aaron's obviously. I think he played really well the other night before he picked up that yellow card. Same for Ben Johnson. Both picking up cards, both picking up suspensions.
So it's a very.
Is there anyone that is at risk tonight of picking up?
No, I can't remember.
A suspension.
But Portugal game, we were brilliant in the first half, and then we fell away in the second half. This game. It's been a tough first half, but we have got the goal. And the second half just a bit interesting how the second half plays out from here.
Yeah.
And obviously the very end of this first half.
Yeah, just looking for the squad to see if there is anyone who's at risk. James Trafford picked up a booking in the game against Portugal, so he definitely can't get booked, or he would miss him for the final, which would be terrible. Other than that, though, we seem to have a fairly clean record.
I thought Gibbs White might have had one.
Potentially, yeah. Just looking for all the players. But yeah, overall, Curtis Jones, if he was to get booked tonight, would miss the final. So far, just Jones and Trafford, though. Gibbs White booking in the opening game, so if he was to pick up yellow that night, that would be bad. Same for Anthony Gordon.
Quite a few then.
Yeah, Gordon, Gibbs White, Curtis Jones, James Trafford.
Right.
Players need to be wary of bookings.
Cole, just take his time on the ball here. We've got our goal now, we don't need to run around.
For substitutions, do you think you look at maybe the players that are on those yellow cards, those players that you need in the final? Obviously, you're not going to be subbing off James Trafford anytime soon, but you're probably going to want to bring on Cameron Archer anyway, so you can bring him in up front via the 2 forwards. And then, we do have 3 additional minutes in this first half, then 3 minutes just to sort of see out, though not if Curtis Jones is going to try and give the ball to Turgerman like that. Luckily, we get away with it. But again, just a little sloppy tonight, a little complacent at times, too nonchalant for my liking. I would have liked, I don't know, we don't seem focused. It seems like we're coming to this game thinking this would be easy.
And it's a bit of a worry, because if we played like we did in this first half against Spain or Ukraine, we'd find ourselves 2-0 down.
Yeah.
So we have just got to be wary. not been a good half, but
Ghana.
hopefully we can respond in the second.
Colwell out wide now with Smith Rowe. And it's Thomas. ESR knocks it back to Colwell. Now Ghana. Cole Palmer back to Ghana. And Gomez. Now Ghana. It is Howard Bellis. Now Gomez again. And now back to Colwell. Yeah, just happy holding on to possession now, England. Don't mind that at all. Here is Howard Bellis. Would be nice to get a second before the break, of course. As for Israel, I think they'll be happy to go in only 1-0 down.
I don't know if we deserve a 2-0 goal lead, but I'd definitely take it.
No, probably not. Probably not. Equally, penalty. You could argue we should have scored that earlier. Yeah, Israel, they've done well. They've remained regimented, they've remained disciplined, but they conceded that goal. And that's killed them, really. But we'll see. Maybe they'll come out the second half rejuvenated. Maybe England will come out more complacent than they've been in this first half.
I hope not.
Of course. Carwell. Under pressure from Turgerman, but Thomas holds off Turgerman, and England can play it under the back with no real pressure once more. But yeah, it does feel like Israel are happy for England to come towards them. They're not really too proactive about going and getting the ball as we've seen throughout this game. Yeah, polling chat, by the way, 32 votes now, 69% going England. Things we'll have to see. A strong 22% going for Israel, though. And 9% going extra time or penalties.
Yeah.
Dara Azizi, welcome to the stream. You don't know that we would be 2-0 down. Anything can happen in a final. Yeah, definitely can. Of course, this is only the semis, but in knockout football, as you're saying, anything can happen. I think Israel will be determined. that is half-time, though, and at that break, England go in as... In the lead, it is 1-0 England. England 1, Israel 0, courtesy of a Gibbs White goal. But that first half has been very exciting. We've had a lot of action. We've had a penalty that maybe shouldn't have been given, controversial penalty, but was given and then missed by Morgan Gibbs White. But he made up for that with an excellent header, following a cross from Cole Palmer and on the stroke of half-time. But yeah, good performance so far. I say good performance. We've done what we needed to do, but we haven't exactly performed to the standard you'd expect. Joseph Az says we need a second goal to kill this game. 100% correct there, Chelsea fan. We haven't looked convincing. Have not looked convincing at all in this match. I've got a lot of question marks. There's some individuals that I haven't been impressed with. I think obviously players like Cole Palmer involved tonight through injury, but then he struggled and then he came up with a moment of magic. So yeah, hard to say he's not had a decent first half after that cross. And yeah, I think Jacob Ramsey will miss more than we'd expect. But still, Smith Rowe's a very good player. But maybe the fact he's not really been involved in the squad, but hasn't started many games, doesn't help. But yeah, I mean, weird he hasn't started many games. But overall, not been a bad performance. Thomas looks a little bit off the pace, but fine. He's not too bad. But yeah, Maz Like a Kill, welcome to the stream. Hello there, hello Maz Like a Kill. Great to see you. Yeah, it's been a while, but welcome back. And yeah, as I say, FPL has launched tonight, so we will sort that out. I will sort out the league and then get the code out as quickly as possible this evening. So if you do like playing Fantasy Premier League, look out for the code in the community some point. But yeah, Dara Azizi, be nice to see Elliot. Will be nice to see Elliot. Obviously, Harvey has had some really good performances in the Euros so far. I think he was particularly impressive against Germany in that final group game. And yeah, I would imagine we'll see some rotation. We've got a couple of players on yellow cards, of course. Curtis Jones could be one that Elliot comes in for. Both the forwards should be rotated because they are both on yellow cards. Any yellow cards for those sort of players would be bad. And of course, James Trafford as well. How's it going? It's going great, Akil. It's going well. Yeah, we've had a really, really nice Euros. Euro 21 so far. Lots of people have been tuning in. It's been great to see. And yeah, hopefully we continue this up for tonight's game, for the rest of tonight's game, and the final on Saturday. As it stands, we will be in that final on Saturday. Please, everyone, do join us there. Should be a cracker. We don't know our opponents yet. That game follows this one. And yeah, and then after that, we have our summer break, which is 11 days before we are back for daily coverage of the Women's World Cup. So yeah, please do join us for that as well. Should be an exciting time throughout July and into August. Well, really to the end of July and most of August. But yeah, we do have the Women's World Cup following this tournament. Yeah, at the break then, England up by a goal to 0. It's not been a massively exciting performance. Exciting maybe it has been, but brilliant not so. We've been a little bit shaky. A little bit shaky at times. We've not been as defensively solid as expected. We've not really finished a lot of our chances. Not really created as many chances as you'd expect. Not as good as we've been in the other games, but we have still got the result. And at the end of the day, the result is all that matters in this tournament. So hopefully, even if we haven't been at our best, we can get this win over the line. But yeah, welcome back. Are you covering the second semi? No, we're not. Sorry, Dara. It's not on our plans to. We would, but yeah, it's not something we've planned for this evening.
No.
But if there is enough demand in the Women's World Cup, then I think we might cover both semis because there is a bit more of a gap.
Yeah.
But with these semis, it is straight one after the other. Bit of a shift for us to do a 5-hour stream.
It will be a good game though.
Yeah, it will be a good game. We'll be watching along.
So hopefully it'll be our
not doing a watch along, but we'll be watching it.
Hopefully it'll be our opponents in the final.
Yeah,
if we get there.
We should do.
Speaking of, I mean that half wasn't great. Was not great.
I might leave you and take a breather.
Not a great half. Missed opportunities in the early stages, plus the missed penalty, and then from there, we were second best, and then we kind of got the goal against the run of play a bit. Brilliant header from Gibbs White, brilliant header, and then we kind of seen that out to the half, but not a great half. Probably one of our worst halves of the tournament, but we're leading, and that's what matters. We won the lap, and that's all we need to worry about. Performance has not been great, but we've got the result, and that's what we need. That's exactly what we need tonight. Second half, I'm sure Lee Carsey will be having to word to his players. Wouldn't mind a few changes, maybe a Harvey Elliott get on the pitch. You know, we could see Cameron Archer, someone like that, Noni Madueke. We have plenty of options to bring on if we want to see more energy, but just to go back to those chances early on, Smith Rowe, I mean, starts with a poor distribution from the keeper, and then the first shot was cleared off the line, the second one was tipped onto the post by the keeper. Brilliant save. And then obviously that then led to Gordon being fouled for the penalty. And then, I mean, what a penalty this was. Gibbs White, what a terrible penalty. Terrible penalty, really. It doesn't even put it on target. It puts it right wide of the goal. Really poor penalty and a big opportunity missed there. Yes, he did make up for it, but that kind of sequence of play, the early momentum shifted after that. We saw Israel have a few chances. Gangaman, something like that, had a chance that he put wide. Turgeman also had one that he put wide. They had a couple of chances, Israel, in the kind of middle period of the first half. We came back, we got that goal, good ball in from Cole Palmer, brilliant header from Morgan Gibbs White, making up, as I said, for his earlier penalty miss. And we do lead at the break. Whether we deserve to lead at the break, I don't know. I think it's been a very even half. We haven't been great. We have not been great. So we take what we can. We take the fact we won the lap. Hopefully we push on in the second half. Get a second, get a third, maybe even more than that, and get some change done. Because I'd rest up because this team's looked pretty slow. We lack energy. We lack work rate, especially in that kind of middle stint of the half. So hopefully we can see a bit more energy off the bench, as I said, with the quality players that we do possess. Matteo, welcome to the stream. Hello, nice to see you again, mate. And AK Trilix, the game is on UEFA TV. So just put that into your web browser, or you can download the app. Don't know. It's an alright website, it works fine. But watching that penalty back from Gibbs White, big miss, but we made up for it. I worry a little bit. Because the performance, the first half wasn't great, but if we can bounce back in the second half, take the momentum into Saturday's final, would be massive. As I said, Ukraine or Spain, both would be very difficult games in that final. So no matter who gets through, it will be difficult. Unbeaten Ukraine have the likes of Mudryk and Sudakov. They knocked out France, which was a massive result. And obviously Spain have looked formidable. They beat Switzerland in the quarters in extra time as well. But they've got some very good players. Gabriel Vega, Abel Ruiz, a top goal scorer in the tournament at the moment. But, so they've got some very, very good players. Matteo, obviously I know you'll be supporting Spain. No, Ukraine will not be easy at all. As I was just saying there, two very good teams. That'll be an even game. Could see that go to extra time or penalties. Who knows? That'll be intriguing to see. It'd be nice. I don't know who I'd rather. I think that's a big question. Would I rather play Spain or Ukraine? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Both bring different elements to the game. Both play different football, and they're both very good. So neither side is going to be easy. So I honestly couldn't say who I'd rather play. England, we do have a lot of attacking options. I mean, we are playing a winger and a central midfielder up front, benching Cameron Archer. But I think equally it is a little bit deep, but Gibbs White can push on, and he looks fine there. Gordon's adequate. Palmer, Smith Rowe, Archer. The Madueke, the likes, very, very strong. Would I rather Ukraine? I think so, maybe, just because the overall squad quality. I think Spain has better. You look back to Spain's quarterfinal against Switzerland, they won that game because they had better squad depth off the bench. They bought on Gabriel Vega, they bought on some big good quality players there. Maybe Ukraine doesn't have that depth. I could see that. And I think, Matteo, you're right. Spain are probably better going forward than Ukraine. But Ukraine, as I said, they've got Sudakov, they've got Mudryk. So that'll be a very interesting game. As I said, you say I'd rather Ukraine, probably. But as I said, just because that overall quality. But neither side will be easy at all. And we're only 1-0 up here. Still 45 minutes to go. This isn't a guarantee. We need to come out of half time and play better than we were.
Welcome all. Well, hello all again. Yeah, what have you been discussing? I heard obviously a little bit about Ukraine and Spain.
We're talking about the final, talking about the first half and the second half. Changes I did touch on a little bit. Well, obviously I'd like to see Madueke, maybe an Elliott, maybe a Cameron Archer. Could we even see a lot of a skip come onto the pitch?
I mean, Thomas Doyle's warming up there. He's someone that we've not actually seen at all this tournament.
No.
But a very capable midfielder. He's been on loan at Cardiff this season from Manchester City. It's going to be interesting to see whether that... Yeah, I believe so.
I thought Tony went to Sheffield United and Callum went to Coventry.
I'll have a look. I seem to remember Tommy Doyle playing for Cardiff either this season or last season.
Might have.
It's not even coming up when I search for Tommy Doyle. I guess he's in this. This is Thomas. Yeah, he was. He was at Sheffield. It was Cardiff the year before, January to June of 2022, and then throughout last season he was at Sheffield United.
Never really got the go in the big leagues.
Well, he is only 21.
Yeah, good
so.
Point. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do sometimes forget that we are watching under 21s because especially the England squad. Because you look at the England squad, you've got Gordon, Premier League starter, Smith Rowe, Elliott, Curtis Jones.
Yeah, that 21-year-old never really made it, has he?
But compared to Doyle, Doyle's getting championship loans. You look at half the squad; they're starting it across Europe, mostly in the Premier League.
God, Nwaneri really fell off. No one's seen him since his debut.
One game in the Premier League and he's not played again. What a joke! But, we do have a lot of depth to bring on if we need to. Israel now coming out of the tunnel.
Matthew asks, what's your opinion on Tottenham's signing so far? So, reportedly they've signed Manuel Solomon on a free, which I think is a cracking deal. I think he'll work really nicely in this. Well, actually, is it a good deal for Tottenham? I don't know. He's a great signing. I just don't know whether he fits Postecoglou's system, because Postecoglou likes wingers who can take a man on. And I don't know if Manuel Solomon is that type of winger. He's very much an inside forward.
Yeah. My thing is, I look at him and go, is he a Champions League quality winger? Maybe not, but they don't need that.
No, they don't even in the
Yeah, they need players that are going to get a mid-table conference.
But yeah, I think that's a bit of a weird one. Who else have they signed?
Madison.
James Madison's a good player, and I think actually playing a... How did Postecoglou line up at Celtic?
I don't know, I never watched it.
You know, Madison would work really well under Pochettino. Because he is like a regen of Christian Eriksen. Incredibly creative player, not the quickest, but could play really well in a Pochettino system. But they don't have Pochettino.
Yeah,
They've got Postecoglou. I don't know, it feels like Tottenham don't know how to recruit. Because they've not recruited for Postecoglou. So they're really good bits of business, but they're not for the right manager. So it doesn't make any sense.
I would still have my reservations over Postecoglou.
And then Van der Ven, I mean, if they do end up signing him, he would be a good addition. He can play centre-half. He could even cover at left-back in a Postecoglou system. Either way, I think he's a good defender, but I would have a lot of questions because he wasn't good in this tournament for Netherlands.
They got that keeper from MP.
Yeah, so that's a thing they did.
Why? No one knows.
Vicarino, I want to say, is his name?
Not a clue.
Don't know. Oh, Vicario, there we go. Not far off. As goalkeeper, apparently top 3 keepers last season. Fair enough. But
So
we'll have to see him in the Premier League first.
If there's anything like Pedro Porro, that was hilarious to watch.
Spurs could get Tapsoba as well. Interestingly, he will be involved in a video we have coming up soon. We spoke about him on one of our... Or we will speak about him. We've not recorded that episode yet, but that is on our plans for Friday's episode.
I look forward to that one.
But yeah, do check out all the podcasts, by the way. We are uploading podcasts daily at the moment, every single weekday, where we look at a Premier League side and we discuss what they need for next season. But yeah, today it was Manchester City, but we have done a lot of Premier League clubs already. But yeah, if you see your favourite club and see that it's only got like 10 views, then go and help out.
Make it 11.
Yeah. Go and help out that video's performance. Anyway, do that after stream. Right now, though, we're focused on England, and we are about to get underway for the second half here in Georgia. It's Turgaman to get us started for Israel. He's currently just getting something out of his eye. The referee's getting something out of his shorts. Lots going on.
All right, calm down.
But once the ref's finished doing that, we can get underway. And Zafati is warming up by running around his box. But yeah, Turgaman will get us started here. The ref looks down at his watch, then he blows his whistle and waits for Turgaman to decide he hasn't blown his whistle. It was just a fake blow. Now he blows the whistle. Turgaman gets us started, and we are underway for the second half here in Georgia. It's England 1, Israel 0 at the break, but anything can happen in the second half of the semi-final, though not a good start for Israel as they almost get dispossessed. Smith Rowe then takes it past Jabber. This is nice.
I mean, what starts the second half is we score very early on.
Gibbs White flicks it to Smith Rowe, and the shot is lacklustre, though a good start.
He's had 3 shots there, and they've all been
start.
rubbish. Not rubbish, but one is
Pretty
tipped off a
rubbish.
line, one is the keeper's tipped onto the post, and that one just rolled into his hands.
Yeah, not a lot of power, not a lot of venom in that effort from Emil Smith Rowe.
You know, England wanted to start fast here. Clearly,
Pull it forward.
a bit of intent. I'm sure Lee Carsley would have had a lot of interesting words to say about that first
Gibbs
half.
White. Gomez manages
Brilliant.
to touch it across to Curtis Jones. Love how stuck in Andrew Gomez is not afraid to get. Phrased that weirdly, but it works. It's Luke Thomas. Now Gomez. Just him and Jones linking up at the back here. Gomez dinks it over Turgaman to Harwood Bellis. Lovely pass into Gordon. Gordon then turns out looking for options. Palmer cramples under the pressure. And now Israel will come forwards. Gomez, though, that's so good.
Whole part centre of gravity just disappeared.
Yeah, Angel Gomez there just held his ground. Given his stature, he doesn't look the strongest. But he just won the ball there, and the Israel player just kept running at him, expecting to go through him.
Yeah, slightly worse than N'Golo Kante.
Slightly worse, harsh.
He's like younger N'Golo Kante.
Yeah. Which is weird because I've never... He profiles... He's an attack midfielder now. Or at least he was when I last seen him.
I think he was about 4 years ago. That's the last time I ever talked
Has he
about
been
him.
transformed into a 6? Because that's where he looks. Equally, Curtis Jones is usually a midfielder who likes to press on for Klopp, and yet he's playing as a 6 in this England system. Jones Gomez once again picking up the ball here. Now Garner. Looking for options, James Garner. no one really becoming available, but movement will be made. Now Palmer out in the wide area. Back to Ghana. And he goes to Howard Bellis. Trying to take my shoes off simultaneously without anyone noticing. Didn't work. Goal will. The Wi-Fi's having a mare again. Apologies about that, guys. The Wi-Fi's been weird this evening. It's been fine for the rest of the tournament, but tonight it's just been had a couple of blips. Gomez over the top. Gibbs White. Okay, he's gone for an ambitious effort there. Hasn't quite come off.
Should have just kicked it. He's done much better. Not the attempt, no, but not when we were only 1-0 up in a semi-final.
Yeah.
Risky business, that.
Now Israel play it forward, cut out low by Jones.
Why did Jones
White decided to go for a no look. Yeah. Gordon does miss it though. Would have been, I mean, you get a no look assist there. I don't think Gordon can finish, but I don't know why he decided to look away.
There's no need.
If he cocks up, he looks like a melt.
Unless he passed, let's have it again.
Yeah, it's just no look.
Well, it was a need.
It's ever a need for an no look pass. It's just a bit of fun, isn't it? He was just checking his shoulder after the pass to make sure he doesn't get thumped into by Turkman. He was just lurking.
What, you checked behind his shoulder before he passed?
No, you pass it away then look.
Yeah.
Get the ball away, you don't want him to burst it.
Ball in. Oh,
it's in a dangerous area, but that literally no one makes any contact with it. Not any meaningful contact. It falls to Jones on the edge of the box now.
No look. Go on, do it. Do it.
Just no looks off the pitch. Smith Ray.
Should really go to the middle of the pitch under low pressure. He decides to no look it.
Gomez, Gibbs White, Gomez back to Trafford. He's practically on the halfway line. Now Howard Bellis. Angel Gomez. Back to TVH. No, THB, isn't it? Oh.
Yeah.
Not to be honest. Too honest to be. He's Shakespeare. Throwing now to Smith Ray.
Howard Bellis.
Yeah. How do you think he'll end up? Do you think he's going Burnley? Or do you think that City will want to hold on to him?
It'll be interesting to see.
Or sell him somewhere better.
I'm pretty sure his pre-season goes once he gets back from his competition.
Mm.
Hopefully he's a winner.
Indeed.
Much better football now. In the opening 5 minutes of his half, would like a few more goals.
Ball through, Gibbs White. Tries to feed it through to Gordon. It doesn't exactly come off. He goes down. It's very soft. Luckily not given. Well, not for Israel. And for the sake of the game.
That's a good pass, that. Off the pitch there from the number 12 for Israel. England will want to take control of this game now, get another goal, get another 2 and put this game completely to
Chelsea fan asks, are you getting the new Chelsea training kits? I got mine today. Probably not. Not a massive fan of training gear.
Pretty shirt.
I collect football shirts, but not really into.
Does it nice though? I've seen
Poch
in it. He looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
And the picture of Giro Wrighton and Reece James next to each other.
Ballers.
Mm.
But yeah. 50 minutes on the clock then. For only 5 minutes somehow in the second half. Feels like it's been longer.
Almo's down again by holding his neck. Hope he's alright.
I think he might have been caught by the Turga man.
Again?
I don't know.
He's got a problem with his neck or his spine or something here. Hope he's alright.
I imagine he got, yeah.
I say.
We'll see a replay now.
No, we're not.
No, Palmer though just lifting into
the header.
We're rewatching that lovely little goal.
What a header
from Morgan Gibbs White.
Out the keeper's reach, at the top of the goals, we can't know it.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
It's a lovely little floating header, really, isn't it? Just hangs up in the air for so long. But Gomez in some discomfort here, though he is now back up to a sitting position.
Happy about that, though. I think we won that out. I think you can afford to bring him off.
Yeah. Yeah,
especially
maybe.
He's feeling something. Because he's only got 2 days to recover. He's going to carry on.
He's gone to the sideline. He'll take a moment holding his neck. The thing is, he's not someone you want to have to bring off because you have got players on a yellow card that you need to bring off.
He's come running back on, so it's alright.
Yeah.
But Israel are going to make a double change when the ball next goes out.
Should we try and guess based off their bench who's coming on?
I think it was number 21.
I think I saw number 21 as well, but there is no number 21 on the bench, so...
Like 20 something.
Nope.
About a 12.
Also no.
So I don't know what numbers we saw then. I mean, are they going to changes now?
12 and 21 are both on the pitch.
No.
Pan now to Oscar Glauc. It was him who
No.
was caught by Gomez just a moment ago. And free kick awarded to Israel.
Number 12. That is number 12.
That doesn't look like number 12 to me. It looks like number 3.
13.
Ah. Kalili. Anan Kalili has played all of the games, or has played a part in all the games so far. No starts yet though. But this will be his first chance to get involved in this game. Anan Kalili hasn't contributed a lot so far. I think a yellow card against Czechia.
Ooh.
Oh,
Exciting.
indeed.
English enjoying the ball now.
Yeah, and then who else would it be? Could we see Gorno maybe? Good player. He's been involved in all the games as well so far, often used as sub.
Gibbs White to Smith Rowe to Gordon.
Gordon tries to drag it back to Gibbs White. It's Messi
man.
from Israel in the box.
Gordon's got to hit his man.
Smash it at each other.
But Israel definitely in this game. They can't roll them out and bring on subs. Could make a difference. Look at what under Portugal they brought on a sub, and they were the better team for the majority of the second half.
Crucially, they didn't score. I think that's the problem.
They did hit the crossbar though.
They did, but that's not scoring. You don't get bonus points.
It was close.
Yeah. Howard Bellis. Now Gomez.
Do you see James Trafford conceding at all this tournament?
I mean, I can see it happening, but I don't think he will. Bold prediction.
Even in the final
Yeah.
against a Ukraine or a Spain.
If we're going to win the tournament, then no, you won't concede.
Fair enough.
There we go.
To be fair, we could go nil. Technically, if we drew 0-0 and went to penalties, that wouldn't count as conceding.
No.
So we could still get knocked out without conceding.
That'd be insane. Smith Rowe. Gibbs White.
Big chance here.
Could put this ball into the box. Goes to the edge.
Don't know where he's going.
One back by Glauc, and then Israel will look to mount a counter-attack. One back by Gibbs White, who's deemed to use a little bit too much force, a little excessive in
He
that
found his
challenge.
man and just hopped over him.
And now some changes. It's going to be Kalili and it will be Gorno, who we expected to see. The number 9, but yeah. Number 22 will make his way off the field. Hajai. He will come off, and I believe it will likely be that Lou... I can't remember his name now, but
Again,
we'll just see who comes
off
up.
the pitch. Kalani on.
Hajai, I believe.
And the number 20 is coming off.
Oh yeah,
And he
Laos.
goes by the name of Laos.
Yeah. I don't remember who it was. He started up from the
Toklo
Turkmen.
Marti.
Started there.
Toklo Mati.
But yeah. Gorno. Number 9.
Yeah. I think he's got like, he's one of those players that goes by one name, but on the back of his shirt has a different name. Here he is, and he's fallen over, and he's off the ball. Good start from Gorno.
Who does sound, that's like a great name for a supervillain.
Yeah.
Gorno.
Doesn't really look like one though. Here's Ghana.
Well, he could be. He could be England supervillain if he scored a hat-trick here.
If he scores a hat-trick, I'll buy a Gorno shirt.
There we go. There's an ultimatum at Gorno.
Here's Smith Rowe. Good one too, Gibbs White. Can you find someone to play it to?
Weaving in and out of players. It goes to Andrew Gomez, whose shot is blocked, and it goes out for
Corner?
a throw. Nowhere near the corner flag.
I thought it might spin.
Yeah.
When do you expect England changes?
I don't. No. 65 minutes. Something like that.
I'd like to see sooner.
Would you?
Yeah, just unrun the risk of yellow cards or injuries.
Yeah, fair enough.
No, there's not a great touch there.
Players picking up suspensions for the final.
Running around a lot of donut.
Glauc weaves in and out of a few players.
Big tackle.
Good chance from Palmer. Here's Gordon. Can he make something happen? Players on the edge of the box. Lovely football. Thomas, Curtis Jones.
Absolute liquid.
Yeah. Couple of solid particles in there, and that's why we haven't quite broken through. But if only we were a gas, that'd be easy. Just
here we come though.
beautiful football. Here is Smith Rowe. Poor pass. That was a solid. Gibbs White tries to even out players, can't. And now they'll look to come the way. Israel, one back though by Jones. Jones slots it through to Gordon, cut out only by a strong challenge from the defender to get across to it. Back to the miss anything, nice offbeat. Not really, not a lot in this game. England second half have looked, I would say, better than they did in the first. Israel haven't offered as much going forward. Israel have now made some changes though, so they may look to change system, change emphasis, but no, overall England starting to look the better side, starting to show their quality, look more like to add a second than they do to concede.
Yes.
Ghana gets caught there by Glauc. I think Glauc might pick up a yellow card for his troubles. He will indeed. Oh no, ref looked like he's pulled out a card.
Stern talking to.
But yeah, just a very stern talking to.
Yeah.
I think he was going to whip out the magic spray. Do some lines on the pitch.
No need there from Oscar Glauc. England back playing a bit quickly though.
Also, Arda Güler is going to Real Madrid.
Wow.
That is a massive chance for them, but also because they've pulled.
Foul.
He was a target of Barcelona. That is sensational for them.
Yeah. Angel Gomez on the deck again. I'd bring him off. That's the third time he's injured as well.
Yeah.
That's the third time he's gone down injured. Bring him off.
I just want some more Oliver Skip. It gets picked up by Curtis Jones.
Elliot, I honestly don't mind.
Again, though, it just gets caught.
Around bullying him.
Let's
see if he can convert here. Come on, Lee or Ashley.
Tricking everyone in Lee Carr's coaching team has a name that has a slight resemblance to his name.
Well done,
Lenny. Could work.
Freddie.
Fred Lee.
Greg Lee.
Ashley.
Yeah, Ashley Cole.
Maybe they could do. I meant like Ashley, like the Leigh. Lay Griffiths.
Ball in. Not much came from that, and Gomez just jumps in the air.
Gomez tries to in the back, but
good turn.
Gets spun by the Israel defender. I don't really know how that bloke kicked the football. It was interesting, but he hasn't kept the ball for Israel. Now it's England's ball. Even though England haven't looked very impressive, they still look a cut above this Israel side. I think that's really made the difference.
Much better this second half.
But I do hope, for the sake of competition, we have Spain. I think Ukraine, while they do have some first teamers, we do have a stronger team than them.
Me and Matteo were having a debate earlier who would our other face. Probably Ukraine, but it would be tight.
Yeah. I'd like the Spain challenge, though. I'd like to see this team prove themselves. Because I feel like they got a really nice group, and it helped that Germany decided just to be really shit this year.
And Portugal gave them the big test, and that was a very close game.
Yeah. But even then, they just couldn't actually score.
They're very close. England on.
Some of these Israeli players have been watching Australia play cricket. Fair enough. I mean, does explain maybe why they've not been focusing on the football. I don't know. But they haven't looked great. To be fair, they did well first half, but they're starting to struggle now.
Oh, can't win the ball back there.
Putting the pressure on Carl Palmer hasn't achieved much, but Shabir complaining he was fouled. Now for Haiti. Or Fahiti. That's Zafati. Zafati. Where did I come up with Fahiti?
Fahita.
Yeah.
Fahita's
in goal.
I think we score a couple. Just under half an hour to go.
Also, by the way, if you are new and have subscribed tonight, thank you very much. We've gained 6 subscribers on this stream, so that's absolutely immense. So yeah, cheers.
Thank you so much. That's massive. That.
We are aiming for 2.5k subs this year. It is very ambitious, but if you are new and have enjoyed this evening, then please do make sure to hit subscribe.
We only need 944.
Thanks for taking some live maths there. And if you're one of the 150 people who have watched the wrong England-Israel stream tonight, then thank you as well, if you've come from that. But yeah, loads of people viewing the first game when we watched England-Israel rather than this one. But yeah, hopefully anyone who did make that mistake quickly realised and came over here. Here's Angel Gomez. Knocks it back to Taylor Harbellis. Just subscribed. Oh, thank you very much, Dara. Dara Azizi. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Massive, that.
Yeah.
Safe roll. Gives right.
Gives
That's
right.
brilliant
Burst through a
football.
gap.
Surely.
Smith Rowe.
Surely.
Puts it across.
Yeah,
Cole Palmer
flags
finishes.
up.
But the flag is up. That is a shame.
VAR check.
Maybe. Don't know who was deemed offside there.
Lionel's knackered. I'm guessing it was Smith Rowe. I think he's probably right.
Listening from Arizona. Wow. We have had guests from all corners of the globe, but yeah.
Oh, I tell you what, get the lines out.
Nah, yeah, he's off.
No, get the lines out.
But yeah, welcome from Arizona, Dara. I don't think we've ever had a viewer specifically from Arizona. We have had a few Americans.
Yeah, I was checking that because I thought he was on. What a finish. Yeah, that's a different
Does well,
finish.
yeah. Tie angle. Yeah. I like the contrast emotions. Both Gibbs White and the defenders with their hands up, both shouting at the ref, but one's got a smile, one's shouting. So I think you might just take it for like a check.
I thought it was on. I thought it was very close. They are still checking it. I'd like to see our replay because I thought it was close. And this could be massive because this could put the game to bed for England.
VAR should know.
They are still waiting.
So presumably they have the automatic VAR system in. So this should not take this long. Because that is a UEFA thing though. They use that app for the Champions League.
No, they don't have that.
It would be weird if they installed VAR but didn't use their current system.
They don't know how to use it. Yeah, I don't know. We tell you the penalty check took ages as well.
I think it is, as I said earlier, it is just some bloke watching on UEFA TV, having a little look.
I'm watching the highlights of the other game.
Yeah, trying to find out how to rewind.
They are still checking. Don't know what where they're checking from. I don't know if they have an equivalent of Stockley Park. But we still wait.
They'll have presumably some. UEFA must have a base. I don't think it'll be from the UEFA base in Switzerland. I think it's the UEFA base.
They are still checking.
EU's base.
This is a bit ridiculous. This is like Premier League waiting times.
Waiting times. In the queue. We've got to check some other goals from other leagues first.
Still we wait. Ref's getting bored as well. Must be close. If it's taking this long, it must be close. I thought it was close. I'd like to see a replay, please.
Yeah. I guess they're drawing the lines on. Maybe they have to print on the picture, then physically draw the lines. Bad decision. Goal. England do get their second goal of the night. Courtesy of a very tidy finish from Cole Palmer. It took a VAR check to get the goal over the line, but it has been given. It will stand Israel 0, England 2. A chance for a second celebration as we can now hopefully coast home to another 2-0 victory. But yeah, very good performance at times tonight. It's good to see us fight back when we haven't played the best football. And yeah, great job from the boys.
Brilliant
Second goal of the night. It's in Israel 0, England 2.
And that's massive now. Doubling our advantage.
And this is great play.
Yeah, he was on.
Smith Rowe does really well, gets in a nice position, gives him right to get it across to him, then he plays it across the box, and it's a fantastic finish from Cole Palmer. Very tight angle, but he just about manages to get it in.
Again, Gibbs White, brilliant. Smith Rowe, brilliant. Cole Palmer, wonderful finish. And we are now 24 minutes away from the U21 European Championship final.
I think what Cole Palmer does really well here is the way he finishes this, because he doesn't. A lot of players in that position will look at the goal, obviously, and try and score. But the way the contact he made, it almost looks like he's trying to just get it across the box.
Yeah.
Knowing that if he gets it in the right sort of area, there's a good chance it does go in. But yeah, very smart. A lot of players will try and hit it dead on, and then end up hitting it out wide. We've seen Sterling and players like that miss from that sort of area.
It looked like he was.
Turkman, by the way, caused some problems here. Puts the ball into the box, like a Glout coming onto it, cleared away by Gal.
It looked like he almost anticipated it was going to go wide. It's easy to run wide and then cut in and hit it, rather than run in and then have to go back on yourself. Israel though playing to a decent
again. Trafford gets to get his first catch for the second half.
Touch, isn't it?
He's not really been involved, no.
Onside, yeah. Very close.
Took him an awful while as well.
What's the pixels on that camera, blimey?
That is his 8th touch of the game, James Trafford.
Yeah, someone's gone down off the ball here.
Turgerman feeling his knee.
Which doesn't look good.
The ref also wiping some sweat off his forehead as clearly temperatures soaring in Georgia.
I say it's very warm. We've seen that.
We're not in Georgia, just in case I thought we were.
Actually, just in the stadium.
Yeah.
This is a green screen. Turgeman, he just went down.
The fans are just really quiet, as are the players.
Very weird incident there. This would not be good. I mean, I would say it would be bad for Israel's tournament, but it doesn't look like the tournament's going to get much further than this. No. More of a way for Turgeman and his career. Not his career, but his team.
Well, possibly his career. It depends how long he's injured for. Maccabi Tel Aviv's.
That's right. Something that big magic spray isn't going to sort out.
He scored 3 goals in the Israel top flight despite no record of him ever playing a game. So that's quite good. But, yeah, really prolific.
3 goals in no games.
Yeah.
So looks like it's going to continue for now.
Did play at the U20 World Cup back in May, which only actually finished on the 8th of June. So he finished that up and then presumably headed straight over to the U21 duty.
Yeah.
But they got to the semi-final, Israel, of the U20 World Cup.
Who won the U20 World Cup?
I don't know. But interestingly, in that tournament, in the team that got to that, there was obviously Turkmen, but also the goalkeeper was like Tomar Zafati.
Oh.
Was involved in that team.
I don't know how he got to the semi then, because he's in crap.
Has he?
Yeah.
Sorry, don't think.
Look at his distributions.
The winner of that was Uruguay.
Really? Who have they beaten the final?
Italy.
Oh.
But yeah, I don't really recognise any Uruguayans.
How far did England get?
England lost to Italy in the round of 16.
Oh dear.
Interesting that the U20 World Cup has. I guess they need more teams, obviously, if not just be like 8 teams. But
it's a World Cup, isn't it? Not Euros.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. There'll be 2 European sides, 2 South American, 1 Asian maybe, and half of Australian.
Half an Australian.
Well, that's how it used to be for the current World Cup, isn't it? You get Oceania get 1.5 teams.
How does that work?
Well, the other half of a team has to beat a team against an Asian team to get through. So they get 1 guaranteed place and then half a place with a playoff of Asia. But then Australia compete from in the Asian qualities. Really make a difference.
That's a foul. Maybe not.
Obviously, for the revised format, they will have more teams. I can't remember how many Oceania get, but
it's not that many teams in Oceania.
Coming forwards, Israel. It's blocked by Cole. Well, there's more than you think, though. Like I think St Kitts and Nevis, I want to say, down that sort of area. Fiji, Togo. I think they all compete in. I think they're that sort of area. No, Togo not. Sorry.
Yeah, Togo, Caribbean, aren't they?
Something like that.
No. Oh, I do not have a clue. I need to look at a world map.
Warm Arizona, yeah. Togo, Africa, no. Don't sound stupid, but they are just a
I don't think so.
country.
Might be.
I imagine Arizona is very warm. What time is it, by the way, Dara? Because I imagine there is a time difference.
In the morning?
Yeah, or very late at night.
Yeah.
Also, we have Gary listening from Hong Kong. I think that's our biggest time difference.
Yeah.
He's usually just waking up as we're...
He's probably gone back to sleep.
Yeah, probably.
You're still there, Gary, let us know, but... You know, I mean, obviously, Women's World Cup would be brilliant for you.
If you were, depending on the time period. Is that depending on time difference?
Oh yeah, because Australia might not link up to America.
Yeah.
It'd be better than what it is now, anyway.
He's behind us and we're streaming at 3 AM, then he might just go to bed. Yeah.
If I talk for long enough, I might be alright.
That would put everyone to sleep.
And Gomez is going to take the ball here. 19 minutes ago, we're just seeing this game out now, really.
Yeah.
It should be another 2-0 win.
Holds it up well. Yeah, and so we would have won all games 2-0 apart from the Portugal game, which we only won 1-0. But we would maintain our record of not conceding a goal, which I think has clearly been a really important...
I'd like to get a third.
What's it called? Like cornerstone
or
emphasis of this team is that we don't concede.
That was just on the floor, and they just chucked his whole body, body that was on the floor, just at Curtis James's feet.
Yeah.
Also, no changes yet.
Smith Rowe coming forward. You'd imagine we'll start to see changes, right? Gibbs White.
Oh, big chance.
Is there a chance for a third? Gordon, and it's saved. Well, where's Afati?
Woeful. I know he's offside.
It's Afati, yeah. Good stop, to be fair.
How has he not saved that?
No,
Has he not scored that? Sorry.
Did the ref? I swear the ref just put it over to the fourth official for changes.
Oh, there's Mars offside.
Yeah.
Terrible finish anyway.
Terrible timing. Poor finish. Gordon.
Because he's not a striker.
Right. Substitute? No substitutions. Yes, substitutions.
Who for?
Finally, it's Cameron Archer. He's going to get on. I think Gordon's been is getting pulled off after that miss. And forward timing. But he's not really been... He's been good in this tournament, Gordon, but not really been up to it tonight. But now Cameron Archer's going to get on and get an opportunity to...
come on for... Who's number 10? Smith Rowe.
Smith Rowe, yeah, I think so.
I thought we'd see a midfield change. Not Lee Carsey not fancying it?
No, I just expect to see...
Curtis Jones.
Yeah, because he's on a booking.
Yeah. Smith Rowe, I guess he's...
It's 10:30 a.m, yeah. So
that's not bad then, yeah.
An 8-hour time difference.
So when we're up at we're up at 3 or 4.
So yeah, we'll be streaming 3 a.m.
For you, that will be...
One game that may interest you, Dara, is we are obviously doing USA Netherlands 2 a.m.
Yes.
In a couple of weeks. Yeah.
Also, Israel changes. Number 15 is going to come off, and he will be replaced by Bilevi.
Indeed. It's a late change. Probably won't make much of a difference now, but good for Bilevi, I guess, to get 18, 17, 16 minutes now of international football.
Bazulai's probably knackered.
Yeah. Great thing to stick on your CV. I used to play in youth international football.
Yeah. That's if it doesn't work out as a footballer.
Maybe if it does.
Yeah. Oh, Bellis, he's been magnificent this tournament. He just cuts out everything. Even when he struggled against Portugal, he still looked half decent.
Yeah. Jones. Looked to lift that ball over the top. Opts instead to go out wide. Here is Elliott. Nice footwork. Gets caught by the 14 that's just come on, Bilevi. That's going to be a free kick. Sorry, Palmer, not Elliott. Drawing the foul there. But yeah, since I criticised him, he's had a stormer since then, Palmer. Picked up an assist, picked up a goal, drawing free kicks, so fair enough. But yeah, how much of a role do you think Cole Palmer can play in the Man City team next season? Do you think he's an adequate backup to Grealish, or do you think he will be... do you think they'll sign more players to replace what they're losing?
I think with Gundogan leaving and... a couple more.
Mahrez looks like he's gone. Bernardo Silva's apparently also agreed a contract.
I think Cole Palmer could play quite a good role, and he's looked very good tonight.
Yeah, I mean, if he can finish more like that, and that will be very useful.
Yeah,
for Pep Guardiola's side.
Gibbs White on the free kick. Can we make it 3?
Options in the centre for him to try and pick out of this. Gibbs White. Colwell tries to get a header.
Backwards.
He would have wanted his first goal of the tournament, but not going to get one. And now flying forward come Israel. Huge tackle from Angel Gomez.
He's been everywhere.
Yeah.
He's here. Attendance of 11,801.
That's such a good tackle from Gomez. Strong attendance numbers though throughout this tournament.
This is a big support for Israel and for England. That's where you get further.
It's only really the England-Germany game, which I thought had quite a low attendance. But obviously, that was the final group game. Germany fans were in their numbers, but England fans, a lot of them.
Majority of fans in the stadium are just locals. That love football, obviously, it's one of the only chances.
And for Israel, this is a much easier trip for them to Georgia.
But also, it's like, I think if you're a Georgian local or Romanian local, you go, when are we ever going to see Smith Rowe play football?
Yeah. Gibbs White.
Yeah, exactly. Some magical players they're watching.
Madueke, Cole, Premier League quality players. Gibbs White then takes a shot that maybe you'd be regretting the decision to come after that effort.
Yeah, I don't know. Should have knocked out by it.
Safati.
14 minutes to go. It would have been much better second half. Much better.
Yeah.
Be nice to see Cameron Archer get a goal or someone else.
Yeah,
because top goal
keeper,
scorer is
Gomez.
Abba Ruiz, I believe, for Spain.
Well, they're all joint on 2.
So maybe that could change tonight.
Oh, come on, please remind me. Sorry, offbeat. We won't mention Germany ever again on this show. Too painful. Oh, a long-range effort. Saw the keeper of his line there.
Yeah. Curtis Jones slanted. First a no-look pass, then he's trying to Joe Allen it. I'm sorry, Charlie Adam it. Changes, another two changes for England. It is Oliver Skipp and Nolly Madueke, and they are going to be coming on the pitch for Angel Gomez and who's number 7? Gibbs White.
You got in the second match. For me, it'll probably be Spain. It'll probably be Spain to beat Ukraine tonight. I just think, equally though, I didn't see Ukraine beating France. They managed to pull that off. So it does really pay to have players who are top quality, play international football. Mudryk, obviously a full international. Sudakov, a full international. They're both players that can make a huge difference. So for me, that could pay dividends. Yeah. But the Spain players, like Sergio Gomez, like Alba Ruiz, who can have a massive impact tonight.
I mean, they're bringing off Gabriel Vega on that made a difference. They brought on Gabby Vega in extra time against Switzerland. They won the game. I'm going to say exactly the same thing. I think it will go to extra time, but Spain will nick it just because they've got a better squad depth.
Yeah, obviously lineups for that will not come out before the end of this match, but you expect to see a very similar side to what we saw the other day. It's interesting, the Spain national side is also playing right now. Women's side. Apparently now beating Denmark 2-0.
Obviously warm-up games for the Women's World Cup that starts in just over 2 weeks.
Yeah, not great sign for Denmark though. They're being beaten 2-0, but interesting regardless. I was just going to check the player stats. So yeah, it was now actually after his brace, I think, in the other game, it is Georgi Sudakov.
Oh.
With 3 goals for Ukraine, who tops the goal charts. But every goal could make a huge difference. If Smith Rowe was to add to his tally, he jumps to the top of the charts. If Anthony Gordon was to score. Obviously they've both been brought off now.
Yeah.
As for Israel, well, Turgoman's got to get a hat-trick.
I hope no one else score. No, they want to score
in the final.
Yeah,
definitely could happen. I know that it's just like 0-0. In the game late, it's like 1-0, but it's an obscure player. Elliot. Good cross. Gets to the byline, tries to cross in, it's blocked. But yeah. Shows other players who obviously are a threat to it. So we've got Gordon and Smith Rowe from England. Ukraine only have Sudakov up there. Spain have both Juan Miranda, the left back for Betis, and Abel Ruiz. And Sergio Gomez, all on 2. So.
Yeah. Sergio Gomez had a brilliant, obviously deployed much higher up the pitch.
That's the thing, if someone's for Spain tonight scores a brace, they're pretty much right up there in the Golden Boot going into the final. And if Sudakov scores a brace, well, they might as well hand it to him before the final. So I don't see Anthony Gordon getting a hat-trick. Israel have opened up England here. This is concerning. We want to keep a 100% record of not conceding, and Colwell does that by... Oh no! That's a foul. Colwell will be booked. That seems harsh, but...
Well, he was pulling him back. I was more worried by the fact that I thought Turgeon was through on goal.
Yeah.
Because realistically, that could have warranted a red card.
Well, this is Oscar Glauc territory.
Yeah, one way to get Israel back into the game. Turgeon just running through. Yeah, Cole just pulled on his shirt. You can't do that. Especially when he's charging for on goal. If he didn't have cover there, Cole will. He could have been sent off. Yeah. That was a very silly red card to pick up.
Well, but yeah, I get what you're saying, by the way. Says that it still doesn't understand that you can perform so well when your country's being destroyed. I guess in reference to Ukraine. I guess though you always hold that you're doing it for the country.
To be fair, it gives you extra motivation.
It will be one positive thing maybe for Ukraine right now could be what our young footballers have done well.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the end of the day, you're also still.
And to be fair, they've probably got a very good support in Georgia and Romania.
While you're on the pitch, you're probably going to want to try and not think about that as much as possible.
Yeah.
Try and get that out of your head as much as possible. So.
Well, so that support, the support for this competition must be massive.
Yeah, may well be some Ukraine refugees in both these countries, in which case they may well attend all the games. I don't know what situations like. Just wide of the mark. Yeah. From Glauc. Not from Glauc. Sorry, Rivera took it. Trav fancies a walk. He's bored.
Behind the goal, so he's ran away. Free kick just wide. Yeah, Revivo, not a great effort. Not a bad one, but not a great one. 8 minutes on the clock. Trafford taking his time. I hope he doesn't get booked. Howard Bellis. What a knock that is. The space is really
Great turn from Gibbs White. He gets held back by someone, the rest running after him. And he's running away.
He knows he's getting booked.
Just a thumbs up for the yellow there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Lemkin.
Lemkin. That's the first time I've mentioned his name. I haven't really
On the pitch.
looked at the Israeli. Tried to remember as many of the Israeli players from the first game, but yeah. Also, I haven't really seen Noni Madueke since he got subbed on.
You got something about a minute ago, to be fair to him.
Okay.
I haven't seen Oliver Skip since he came on either.
What do you mean? I've seen loads. You can get stuck in all the time.
He just keeps running. Garner getting involved.
Trafford's will come and collect that. He's taking his time out this, but he will now pick it up as Turgaman puts on the pressure.
I mean, this will massively help his career as well. Trafford being part of this competition. Very good goalkeeper so far, but he's really proven
Well, I was going to say, it seems like he is going Burnley to play first choice for the next season.
Wow.
That deal seems close to being completed, around £19 million. So, yeah, it does. Terrible distribution there, so maybe Burnley will rescind that offer after watching that. But under pressure now, could Israel force at least a save out of him? Oscar Glauc curves one towards the back post. Great stop from Trafford. Is it over the line? Not given.
No, free kick.
Ref says you fouled that.
Big save from Trafford. Big save.
How he kept that out, I do not know, but
Gandelman just sat on him.
Gandelman's fuming. What a ball by Oscar Glauc, by the way.
What a save.
Yeah.
Don't know what Gandelman's doing.
Lifted onto the head of Ribeiro.
What
he
a
heads
save.
at Trafford, who stops it, and then
Gandelman can't put it home.
Tries and attacks him.
And shot that cross on the line as well. Brilliant. Gandelman's still fuming.
6 minutes left here in Georgia. It's been a good game. Good for England.
Refs waving Trafford on.
As we will now be in the final on Saturday. Very exciting.
Huge game that'll be. We'll find out who we play later.
Yeah.
Madueke's alone on the left hand side. He's told Cole Palmer, but it was blocked. And out for an England corner. Could we get a third? Could we record our biggest win of the tournament so far?
Potentially.
Biggest win of the tournament so far, I believe. Most games have been quite low scoring affairs.
Yeah.
Cole Palmer on the corner. He's had a good game today. I said he didn't start very well, but he's definitely picked up his performance as the second half's gone on. And obviously getting that goal to solidify our position. Oh, Cole's just been thrown to the ground by number 13. He's like, Lionel, do you see that? Do you see that? You see that? Yeah, do you see that? And the ref's like, you and you, pack it in, I've had enough.
Doesn't involve torture, just points at them.
Yeah. Oh, and they're still fighting each other. What I don't understand is, why do you keep marking each other?
Cole was trying to get the line out to thing with it, and then...
The ref's told Cole to pack it in.
I don't know what Cole's doing wrong. Kalili just keeps fouling him.
Ball in. What a waste of... Maybe not.
Madueke tries to bring it down. And now Glauc looking to counter. Cole deals with it. And Skip's put it in a dangerous area. Brought down well by Jones.
That's such an Oliver Skip pass.
Now Colwell.
Just kick it in the air and make it someone else's problem.
Jones. This is lovely football under pressure, by the way, from England's U21s. Colwell. Elliott. Composed under pressure. That's a nice switch to the play. If Cole Palmer can get there, he does. Brings it down well. Has Elliott again in the middle if he wants to use him. Go left, goes right, looking for options. He just massively overplays it, really, Cole Palmer there, and wastes a chance. But yeah, then he just decides to foul someone and then pick a fight with Lemkin. But yeah, are asking for a man of the match early. We always do it after the game, but you know what? We'll make an exception since we have had asked in chat. Well, who do you give player of the match to?
I mean, there's a few. We didn't start very fast, but when we did get going, Smith Rowe stood out to me.
Oh.
So did Cole Palmer. I might change my mind in a minute.
I was going to say defender, and then I've just seen we might concede.
Defensive been okay. Not brilliant because I haven't had much to do.
Well, we've not conceded.
That's definitely handball. Oh, this is a tough one. I'm going to go Cole Palmer. Got the second goal, has had a decent second half, but not a brilliant performance from England.
For me, it's Colwell. Colwell's just so good. Even when we've not been particularly impressive, he's had a really solid game. Yeah, just looks really composed. He's not allowed Turkman to do anything when he definitely could have. Definitely could have slacked off. But yeah, overall, Palmer's the obvious one. You could easily give it to Jones. You could easily give it to Smith Rowe. Gibbs White scored as well. So a plethora of talent out there. But yeah.
Curtis James is off.
Do you want me to get his first moment in the thing? So yeah, starting to think about these yellow cards now. Getting Curtis James off, just securing him in the final. And yeah, Turkman will come off as well.
For Abu Rumi. And Dangleman.
Gandalf.
Dangleman.
Dangleman's on, guys.
Gandalman was also replaced. And he was replaced...
Ayano Faraday.
That just felt necessary.
Okay, cheers.
2 minutes ago, that's a good chance you could get with a surname like that. Ball cut out by Howard Bellis. He's just so good at what he does.
Faraday, Ayano Faraday.
My head was Faraday.
Yeah, that works as well.
Yeah. That's reserved for Sam Allardyce.
Yeah, Chelsea fan, not welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Good to enjoy. I see you for the final, my friends. But I see a Chelsea fan again. Same time, same place. Saturday we'll be live for the final, where we'll be playing either Spain or Ukraine.
Oh, chance here, Palmer. Back to Archer.
Yeah. Good finish. England 3. Israel 0, our most emphatic victory in a game where we've looked the least comfortable. Things you'd have to see. Cameron Archer pulls out his signature celebration. Yeah, good performance. 3-0 England, great end to the game here. The Israel manager watches on, bit sad, but overall, not too disheartened. I'm sure he'll be happy with the performances his team put in regardless. Liverpool will need Jones and Elliott to step up this season. Well, they have added McAllister, of course, Dara, and I think they will probably sign another midfielder linked with Kefran Turam. They have just signed Dominic Szoboszlai as well, who will play as one of those 8s. So, Jones and Elliott will feature in those roles, but I think they'll actually play less than they did last season. Both of them did step up and play well last season, so yeah, for me, I think they'll be actually less important because Liverpool are signing actual midfielders rather than just hoping Naby Keita might be fit at some point. But yeah, Archer pulls out the Archer celebration, as he always does.
I'll say brilliant finish from Archer. Cole Palmer backing up Whitegate man of the match. Another assist.
Do we see Archer being involved with Aston Villa next season?
100. I'd love to.
Is that his second goal now, Archer, in this competition? Begs the question why he's not starting. Really does.
Gordon's also got 2.
But and he's played significantly more minutes and missed way more chances. Yeah. Gordon's been prolific in the very small amount of minutes he's played. But yeah. Gibbs White, by the way, top of the assisters.
Cole Palmer's coming for him though.
Cole Palmer is also on 2. Did he assist that?
Yeah.
They'll be level then on 3, I think.
Is that not registered yet?
Don't know.
He picked up.
Oh no, he only picked up 2 today.
That's very quick.
It's very quick.
I say 2 assists and a goal. What a game for Cole Palmer.
Unsurprisingly, it's the Israeli Eden Kamesev who tops the yellow cards.
Madueke.
By the way,
wins a corner.
How on earth you got 3 yellow cards and a red card in...
So you got 2 in game 1, plus that's the red.
And then he would have been suspended.
Missed 1, then came back for the third group game or the quarter, the final.
Let's have a look. No, they're all separate. He got a red card in the first game, then a yellow card, then a yellow card. I'm guessing I'll book tonight.
He hasn't played.
Does he not? Kezo? No, he hasn't. I don't know when he's got booked then.
Maybe he's a sub.
He put up 3 yellow. Maybe he did get 2 yellow cards and then he counted.
Georgia game went all the way penalties. That sounds like he could have jumped off the bench.
He was. Oh yeah, maybe as a sub. Yeah, he wasn't involved in the game, but yeah.
There's a silly.
We do now have starting lineups out, by the way, for the other games. We have for Spain, Ukraine. We have Spain: Tenas, Gomez, Pacheco, Paredes, Miranda, Blanco, Baena, Rodri, Sunset, Gomez, Captain Ruiz. No surprises there. BS and standouts: Rodri at Betis, Oyhan Sunset, Athletic Club, obviously Sergio Gomez, some other guy called Gomez, plays for Braga.
Antonio Blanco.
As for Ukraine, Anatoly Trubin, FM fans may be familiar with Saik, Batahov, Talavierov, Vicharenko, very interesting pronunciation, Prasko, Bondarenko, Nazarenko, Sudakov, Mudryk, Selkan.
Another corner for England. Madawik is causing problems. Be nice to end on a win. Number 5's gone down, he's got a bit of cramp.
Yeah.
Just stretching to block that cross. He's done his leg in. The skipper, that is, Cohen. Bit of cramp. No one's going to stretch it out for him, poor bloke. No one's gone over to help him.
Out.
Yeah. You know, England just happy to take their time. They're going to put this ball in. Might maybe get 4th. Who knows? Lee Carr's will be very happy. Saying how the first half went, this is a big result.
Yeah.
Cole Palmer on the
shows
corner.
that even when they're not on their A game, England can still get results.
You get another assist, not of a corner like that, or maybe if they don't defend it.
Glauc breaking away for Israel. I mean, that is fantastic from Roster Glauc, but they does eventually get caught by Harvey Elliott and fouled. But yeah, I mean, he is clearly their best player. Roster Glauc is such an incredible player.
They don't really have the overall squad quality to win.
They've got those individuals. Togman's not been horrendous, but
they've still got to the semi-finals, which is a massive achievement.
Yeah, of course.
Here comes Doyle into Skip. And the ref playing the whistle there. Cole Palmer was straight, he got another goal.
There we go. It is England 3, Israel 0. We're in to the U21 Euros final. We'll be live on Saturday for that. Very good all-round performance. We're going to call it there. As, go and get some rest. And then, we are back on Saturday. Should be a good game. We will play the winner of tonight's semi-final between Spain and Ukraine. Going to be a close one. That one will be interesting to see who comes out on top and who we face in Saturday's final. But that is all from us today. I hope you guys have really enjoyed this evening. We have. It's been a good game. And that's everything for today. Please join us on Saturday. Other than that, though, thank you all very much for watching. And we'll see you next time.